Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jordan Stadium on the high school campus of Brookland School District. And we welcome you into the 2022 high school football season. Nolan Smith, Marcus Carlton here, live for Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown. Nolan, appreciate you joining me tonight.
Hey, Marcus, thanks for having me, man. It's a beautiful night, not a cloud in the sky, dude. We got the sun right in our face, but give us about 20 minutes. We're going to be all right.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. When it gets down behind the basketball complex over here, let me get my directions. That would be our west.
Yep.
We should be good to go. Everything should be set up. You can see captains out at midfield for the coin toss. And let's see, looks like Brookland – Westside has won the toss, and they will receive to get things started, and they'll be going south to north. So I'm a little surprised by that. I kind of figured if Westside won the toss, they would defer to the second half, but I guess they want to start things off with a bang.
Hey, I guess so. You know, I kind of like it, Marcus.
I do too.
I like
yeah.
it. Hey, let's get on the board first. Let's set the tone, get the game rolling, and let our defense
get
to work afterwards.
I have no issues with that at all. To me, it's kind of a momentum thing.
Oh yeah.
I think, and there are coaches that will argue this with me, but I think if you go out and you score on your opening possession, opposed to getting a stop on your opening possession, I think you get old Uncle Mo in your corner early on in the game, and things can just kind of build from there. And in a game like this, it's a rivalry game.
Oh, yeah.
Momentum is going to play a big factor tonight.
Exactly. I really like to get out there, get on the board first. That sets the tone not only for you, but look, the defense on the other side sitting there thinking, oh man, they just come out here and put 6 up on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that, we're going to have a long night. And then your offense gets back out there. Hey, we just put up 6. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
It's a confidence thing. It's all mental. A lot of it's mental.
Mm-hmm. And you're on the road tonight, and what better way to start off to take the road crowd, and here come the Warriors onto the field. If you can put 6 up on your first opening drive and take that home crowd out of the equation a little bit, that never hurts.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we are just a couple of minutes from kickoff here, and while we have a second, I'm going to show you our schedule coming up for this year. Of course, we'll be following Westside the whole season again, and tonight we're in Brookland. Next week we'll be back at Warrior Stadium for the Warriors hosting the Hoxie Mustangs, and that's a step down in classification, but not necessarily in competition. Coach Sears and the Mustangs are a force to be reckoned with in that 3A.
Oh, they are. I don't know how many they returned, but we watched them several games last year. They were very solid, great offense.
Yeah, and they just, Coach Sears has that machine rolling, and they just seem to reload. And
oh yeah,
full schedule is available on the Tubetown Facebook page, and of course we'll be there every single week. We'll have the ASU TV crew helping us out for all the home games, and then road games we'll take whoever we can find. Kind of like tonight, man. We're kind of patchwork like a quilt tonight.
We are.
It's our normal guys, Andy Manus and Blake Gwynn, had some schedule conflicts, but Andy will be back next week, and then Blake will be back in 2 weeks, and I know they are the favored sons when it comes to calling Westside games. I've had a lot of feedback from Westside fans, and they really like the work that Blake and Andy do. And we are just about ready for kickoff here. You're going to see Brookland. We're fighting the sun a little bit, so just kind of bear with us as we get the sun going down behind the complex there. And then once we get that, hey, I think we're in good shape at that point. And as long as our internet signal holds up, we'll be good to go tonight.
I'm ready. I'm excited. It's good to be back out here watching some football, Marcus.
Yeah, absolutely. Not too hot. It's warm, but it's supposed to be warm in August.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It could be worse. We could be in a 30-day drought.
There you go. We've been there, done that.
Here we go.
Kickoff is going to be muffed by Montana Neely. Struggling to pick it up. There's a scramble for it there, and let's see. Did Westside recover?
They did. They got it back.
Okay.
They scrambled back on it.
I never saw a motion one way or the other from the official there, so.
Yep.
I didn't hear an eruption from the home crowd over there on the other side, so I'm going to take that as if Westside was able to recover.
They did.
So,
now, Marcus, you talk about before the game, we were talking a little bit about Westside.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they are a run-heavy offense.
Very run-heavy. They're going to run it, and they're going to run it, and they're going to run it a little more after that. And then, when they lull you to sleep is kind of when they'll throw in a little play action and try to go over the top. But Gus Yerta returns, 3-year starter. And we'll see handoff to Darvin Fowler, and I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Fowler up the middle. Looks like he's got a small gain.
You don't have to get it all in one play.
That's right.
I like the run game approach, protect the football. three yards in a cloud of dust, as they call
absolutely.
it. It's not the prettiest game to watch, but it's all, sometimes it's the most effective.
It is. It's effective, and there's nothing more demeaning to your self-confidence than not being able to stop a team when they are just constantly getting 3, 4
100%.
yards. So here's Hedger more to the outside.
That's going to be a first down. That's going to be a Denver's Refrigeration first down. That was my first one of the night.
There you go.
Hope I got many more to come.
Yeah. First of what we hope is many. 11-13 and a running clock here. No score, just underway. First quarter here at Brookland. Westside Warriors on the move. Calling it no gain on the play.
No gain.
It looked like to me he had a gain. But, again, we've got sun directly in our eyes.
True. That is true.
So according to the scoreboard here, we're looking at 3rd and 3,
okay.
10:50 remaining in the opening quarter. Pitch out
He's
Hedger.
got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. Good stiff arm there. That's a first down.
Yeah.
Denver's Refrigeration first down.
There's your first down.
There it is.
Very close to a horse collar tackle there,
yes.
but the referees, I think they just thought that he had the shoulder pad, and I don't see any laundry on the field, so
nope.
That's how this will roll forward.
Change move to the 39-yard line. Good run right there. Stuffing it down the middle, first 3 plays, and you bounce it out to the right side on the right. I like it.
And Hedger's got that speed. He battled some injuries last year, but he's by far the quickest one in the backfield. And you'll probably see him going to the outside a lot tonight as far as the season goes as well.
Well, one thing go ahead, Marcus.
Yerda takes a snap, hands off to Hedger, moves forward to the fumble.
That is a turnover.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to be a turnover. I don't believe he was down. So there's your first turnover of the game. 10:23 left in the first quarter. And Brookland is going to open up with a very short field. They'll take the ball at the Westside 45 after the fumble. I didn't see what happened there. I didn't see if he just didn't secure it or if it got poked out late.
I think it got poked out as somebody come across his body, poked it out, and ended up in the Brookland Bearcats' hands. But, you can't let that affect you. You can't let that get to you.
Short memory, yes.
Short memory, get to it. Let's get 3 and out right here and get the ball back.
Yeah, that's the mentality you have to have, is that, defense needs to come in with the attitude of, okay, well, we got to pick our guy up and get this ball back. Shotgun snap in the handoff.
That's a Joseph Wright.
Right out to the outside, and I think we're going to see a lot of Joseph Wright tonight as well.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Now, reading here on the sheet, he got injured in a GCT game last year.
Yes.
He missed the last 4 games, but he was averaging 5.45 yards per carry, 55 yards a game. That's pretty solid to me.
Yeah, that's a bit of a workhorse right there, and if you can get that every night, then you're going to win a lot of ball games.
Absolutely. 2nd and 2 here for the Bearcats. Another handoff.
Back to
middle. He's got a lot of room.
Yeah, he gets to the outside. We've got a flag.
There's a flag.
Back at I believe that's about the 30-yard line.
Yep.
We'll see what the white hat calls on that one. I'm assuming that where that was thrown, that's probably going to be a bit of a hold by the offense downfield.
Yep.
So this play more than likely is coming back. At least to that point. They're still going to get a gain out of it, but it just won't be as big of a gain as it was.
So let me ask you, Marcus, I'm not a huge, college, all the rules are different, high school,
right,
college.
Right.
So let's say it brings it back past the first down marker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that the same down? We're going to replay second
down?
You're
going to replay, yeah, you'll replay the down.
Now, if it's past the first down, you get a first down, but
I think so.
Okay.
I'm a little fuzzy because it's game 1,
I know. Me too.
But
me too. But that's going to be mute anyways. It's going to be backed up.
So they're moving it back.
I lied to you, Marcus. They're moving the chains. It is a first down at the 33-yard line.
Okay, so
that was my question. So that answers my question.
Snap another give to right.
Back to him. Oh, there's a football loose. And it's picked up and recovered by Westside.
Montana Neely on the recovery.
Montana Neely.
So no harm, no foul on the fumble as Brookland gives it right back. And you see this a lot in first games of the year. It's hot. You're sweaty.
Yep.
The ball gets humidity on it as well. I mean, I'm sitting here wiping sweat all over my shirt tonight. I'm glad I don't have to try to keep up with the ball. But, and I think you've got maybe some first game jitters on top of that as well.
Right.
As we're just under 9 minutes left in the opening quarter now. And Westside has back on their second possession of the night. And we'll see if see what they can do this time around.
Gus is back under center. And a snap. To the left. We're going to pass it, Marcus.
There's your pass.
Going deep. Oh, incomplete. Not a bad throw. Not a bad throw. I like that.
No, not a bad throw
like
at
that.
all. Looking downfield for Jordan Hall. It's pretty well covered.
He was.
This is number 4.
Not a bad throw.
So
Not a bad
like
throw.
Connor Marshall on the coverage there. He was right up on him, waited till the last second, and slapped the ball away right as he was getting a beat on it, basically. So that'll bring up second down. Play clock down to 12 seconds. 8:36 remaining here in the first quarter. Yerda up under center.
He's going to keep it.
Complete naked boot. Gets
Got a flag.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a game, but we've got a flag right back at the line of scrimmage. Where that's thrown, that's probably going to be a hold.
Most of the time it is, and now we talked about first game jitters.
Yeah.
On the holds, that's just part of it.
That's just part of it, yeah.
You see it in every game. Almost every game, there's a lot of holds
Oh,
immediately.
100%, yeah.
And this is your first game. I don't know how many new faces they got up there on the line. They're doing their best.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's
referee's going to have to call it like it's it.
Yeah, and you like we said, we've seen 2 fumbles already. We've seen 2 holding calls.
Yeah.
So I think both teams maybe just want to get all this out of their system right here, right off the bat. So we'll keep up, down, and distance as much as we can. It looks like the scoreboard's frozen at 3rd and 3, and I know that's not right.
It's not. I think it's about second
we'll call it second and about almost 20.
20.
Now there's going to be an offside, so they'll get some yardage back. Seeing Yerda do that with that hard count reminds me, he obviously studied that under River Engel when River was a quarterback. River was so good at that hard count. I can't tell you how many times during his senior year, his junior and his senior year, that he was able to just get a free 5 yards with his hard count. His hard count was, one of the best that I've seen in Northeast Arkansas on the high school level, because it was – yeah, I mean, he fooled so many great defensive players into giving them a free 5 yards. So still second down, but we're 5 yards closer now to the sticks. Give out to Hedger. Hedger's got a lot of room on the outside.
They're not going to get all of it back, but they got most of it.
That's going to bring it up to 3rd and short. Looks like, best I can tell here, looks like about 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. How you scoreboards right now?
Yeah. For this, a broken clock is right twice a day. So we're in that category right now. 8 minutes exactly and clock running left here in the first quarter.
Hey, but that brings up a good point. That hard count. I mean, it's 3rd and 8 now. If you don't get that,
that's very true.
It's huge. 3rd and 3 now. That's doable. That's 100% doable.
Anytime you can get a free 5 yards, you're going to take it and run with it every single time. No pun intended. But that's that's something that has become a key piece to the Westside offense over the past few years. Yerda with another give to Hedger. Not much there. He's met at the line of scrimmage and then pushed backwards. And that brings up the first big decision of the night for Coach Engel on 4th down.
I'm not seeing anybody run out on the field, so they're probably going to go for it here, Marcus.
Well, and Yerda is the punter at times as well.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. But that's another weapon in itself when your quarterback can punt.
Yep.
Because you do have to stay on guard a little bit of, seeing for the fake every single time. So 7 minutes exactly right now left in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter here. Not much offense from either team. A couple fumbles, a couple of holding penalties, but really not much else to write home about so far in this one. So we're going to go for it on 4th down here. Here's Hedger getting to the outside. Looks like he's got the first down.
I think he did. That was a great move. He avoided the tackle there, a little stutter step. That was a great move to get the first down.
Yeah. So that's a Denver's Refrigeration first down for the Warriors. And the offense stays on the field as we approach 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Well, I was just going to go back to what you were saying there about Hedger and his little stutter step. Most time he's going full speed to the corner as much as he can. He almost kind of slowed up a little bit to kind of lure the defender in, and then just kind of shook him out of his boots a little.
Now, I'm not going to try to compare Hedger to an all-time great here, but I don't know if you've ever seen Christian McCaffrey play.
Oh, yeah.
This guy gets to the sideline, and it don't matter if he's out of bounds right there. Dude, you can't tell where he's going to go.
Right.
And that looked just like Christian McCaffrey right there. It was a good move. Here he is again, about 5 or 6 yards on a good run.
Yeah, that's a good run. Just off tackle there to once again to Hedger. Hedger slapping his helmet after those last couple runs. He's like, Coach, I need a breather.
He's going to come over here and take a breather?
Yeah. I think he's earned a little bit of water.
I think he has.
He can take a second, catch his breath, get some water.
There he is, got a helmet off over there on the sideline, trying to catch his breath.
I would look for Fowler or maybe Cline to get this carry. I didn't see who that is. Cline is shifted back to that middle of the 3 backs there. I didn't see who come in front of him, 45. That is Clay McMillan in front of him there.
Good run. That's a Denver Refrigeration first down right there, Marcus.
McMillan right into the game, wasting no time getting his name in the scorebook. Gets a carry, picks up the first down, and we're down to the 5:05 mark here of the first quarter.
What I was going to say earlier is, this type of play style, you see it a lot in the NFL sometimes. You control the ball. Like, you have the ball.
100%.
So, the best way to keep an offense off the field is you have the ball, obviously.
Right.
If you play this way, you it don't matter. You may not be the most talented team out there, but you give yourself an opportunity to win each and every ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. If you control the ball, you can shorten the game and limit the amount of time your opponent has. Here's Fowler with the give. He moves it to the outside, got some room. He's going to pick up another Denver's Refrigeration first down, and it seems like Westside, this running game has found a bit of a groove here.
They have. They got the ball rolling. That was a great move. But, boy, Fowler is a big kid, man. I would hate to tackle him.
I've talked to him a little bit, and I told him, I was like, man, you're like a bowling ball with legs. And, he reminds me, and I'm going to date myself with this reference a little bit, but back in those great Dallas Cowboy teams of the 90s, he reminds me of Moose Johnson a little bit, And Darvin's not afraid to run over somebody, too.
No.
There were times last year that you kind of wanted him to run around people instead of trying to run through them. But, hey, if I had his size, I'd probably try to flatten everybody, too.
I would, too.
3:51 here.
Back to him. Why not?
Back
here
to
we
Fowler.
Go. Oh.
Picks up maybe a couple yards there. Might have a couple. Hey, I can actually see you now.
Hey, I can, too.
We got the sun went down behind the Bearcat Arena, just across the field from us here. 3.5 left here in the first quarter, and so far just a very fast-moving game. I mentioned this earlier, and you don't think it's going to affect that self-confidence this early, but when you know what's coming and you still can't stop it, it's got to be a little bit demeaning.
Right. And another thing is, keeping that defense on the field. I mean, we're here in Arkansas. It's 90 degrees outside, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out there very long trying to tackle these guys.
Yeah, you probably start to see a few hands on hips here in a little bit if this drive keeps going.
Yep.
There's Yerda up under center. Turn and pitch over to Hedger. Hedger's got some blockers in front of him.
Picks up a couple.
He's going to pick up a couple more. Clock rolls inside of 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Still no score. But Westside is looks like they may have just moved inside the red zone.
They are
right at the 20.
Yep, they're at the 20. They need 3 yards here to pick up a first down.
Yeah.
Hedger is been over there in the huddle. I don't know if he was trying to catch his breath again or what, but they got Fowler and Hedger in there now.
Yeah, and Crane. That's your starting backfield.
That's your 3.
Wouldn't surprise me to you got Fowler in that lead block position. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, it's just complete quarterback keeper, and it's going to be enough for the first down.
It is. Down to the 15.
Another Denver's Refrigeration first down. See if I get us a replay here on that. And I was a little late taking it. I'm multitasking tonight for the people at home. I'm doing some announcing, and I'm also directing the broadcast here. So if I don't get on the replays right on time, just bear with me. It's my first game, too. So.
Yeah. Hey, this is my first football game to broadcast. And let me tell you, we got a 3-man crew. There's 3 of us here tonight. And, dude, it's been great, honestly. It's been great. You do a great job, Marcus. I know I'm not over here at Tubetown a lot, but you guys are awesome.
Little misdirection play goes to Crane around the edge. Runs over a guy, lost the football, and it's going to be picked up and recovered by Brookland.
It is.
At the 7-yard line. Holy cow. What a turn of events there. Looked like Crane was just about to reach the end zone, and the ball pops loose, and the Brookland defense catches a break there, and they'll take over deep in their own territory with 1:36 left here in the first quarter, but they didn't give up any points.
They did not. Man, that's a tough play. That run was looking really good. Really good to start. You just get out to the edge there, and you're like, oh, I'm going to try to reach, and then it just pops out.
Yeah.
ball security is huge, man. Ball security is huge.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder if it's just instead of fighting for that extra yardage, if you just go down and then line up and maybe try to get it the next time out.
Yeah.
Brookland starts deep in their own territory. There's a fake handoff and a quarterback keeper, and he's not going to have much.
Nope.
Minute and a half left here in the first quarter with a running clock. No score still. I'd say unless something crazy happens, we'll go to the end of the first quarter with no score. I'm stepping out on a limb on that one.
You are. You are. The way tonight's went, you never know.
Hey, I'm going conservative with my predictions right now. No hot takes just yet.
A little early in the season for that.
Yeah, a little early. 1:05 and a running clock. Be second down.
Cunningham's going to drop back and throw. He's receiver.
Little miscommunication with the receiver.
Yeah, number 11 there. That's Hayden Elder. He was going a little bit further downhill, and his out route was a little bit too far.
Elder was trying to give me that he's trying to bust my prediction there because he looked like he was on a go route, and his quarterback was expecting a comeback. Yeah. So that stopped the clock with 57.9 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Now here you are, 3rd and long. You're going to run this, try to get a few yards, get out of the.
Yeah, I think you just run it, and just try not to have any kind of catastrophe. Well, here you go. There's what I know.
Again. That one's completed to Elder. He's got a lot of room. Oh my goodness!
Wide receiver screen,
and he's going to be brought down around the 36,
wow, what
37-yard line. That was a very good – nothing special there, Marcus. He just stepped out and said, hey,
give me the ball. Wide receiver screen here on the Cline environmental replay, and he gets all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Man.
That's a great play for Brookland.
It is.
Running clock now 33 seconds, 32, 31. Probably get one more play off here before the end of the quarter.
Play clock is at 21. They're going to hand it off. Going to bounce out to the left side. Oh, man, they cannot bring it down.
Yeah. That's spinning and turning and gaining yardage, and that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. With Brookland, their offense seems to have caught fire a little bit here in the last couple plays with the little tunnel screen for the wide receiver, and then Wright picking up another first down as we close out the first quarter. The clock is all zeros, no score, no time left in the first quarter. So we'll step aside for a quick break. You're watching Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown.
Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
We'd like to thank everybody tonight. Just a few sponsors for us real quick. The Westside Warriors Football in Tubetown is presented by Denver's Refrigeration, Cline Environmental. Westside Warriors Football in Tubetown is sponsored in part by First National Bank, Fox's Pizza Den, Bono, Warrior Athletics, and Ritter Communications. Hey, I want to say real quick, without these guys, we can't be here tonight.
That's right. Absolutely.
There's not a lot of us. Don't matter. Hey, in high school, man, when I was in high school, it was only 5 or 6 years ago. Only 5 or 6 years ago, Marcus.
Wow.
I can't believe
Making me feel old, man.
Dude, it was so cool, like just to go back and watch our games and just get to experience it, man. It makes you feel cool, man. And it's good to see these kids and the people that can't make it tonight. Grandparents, people, across the country. We've had people tune in across the country, just to watch their nieces, nephews, whoever it is, play. And without these people, it's not possible.
Yeah, we always try to have as much fun as we can. We get work done, and we work hard, but we play hard, man. We try to make it as fun as we can.
Yeah, I love it. I do it every night if I could.
Receiver in motion for Brookland. There's a handoff to the back. He's not going to have much, maybe a yard or two there out.
That was Malachi. He picked up 2. Well, I'll tell you, Marcus, that sun went down. It's about 15 degrees cooler over here.
Oh, man, it's so much nicer now. I got here pretty early to set some things up, and my shirt was drenched halfway down before, I was here 20 minutes, and I needed a new shirt.
Bad day to wear a gray shirt.
Yeah, no doubt. Receiver in motion again. You're going to dump it off to him out of the backfield. Great tackle.
Wow, good tackle in the
Montana Neely, he's having quite the game so far. He had the fumble recovery earlier, and then he read that play like a Stephen King novel. picked him up for a big loss there, and that's going to bring up a big third down here for Brookland.
That is huge, Marcus. You know, he brought him back 4 yards. He's back past the 10.
Yeah, and he come from the far side of the field too, because he's playing, you know, that safety position over on the far side of the field.
He come all the way up and got that. That's a huge tackle. Coming out the end of the quarter, and the offense got down the field, and a huge 3rd and 12 right here. They just stop.
Play clock's under 10 for Brookland here in the shotgun set. Westside fakes the blitz. Plenty of time for the quarterback. Now he's scrambling a little bit. Looks like
somebody.
Might have had a block in the back there, Brookland, but no flag on the field, and I believe that'll bring up 4th down on the incomplete pass. We've got a Westside player struggling just a little bit to get up. That may be Neely.
He was trying to cover him on the play, and he got tripped up a little bit. I think he come down hard, man.
Yeah, it looks like he come down, might have knocked the breath out of him a little bit. He's dropped to a knee.
He's trying to get to the sideline.
That'll bring the trainers out to get a look for him, and that'll bring in, looks like Colton Carter will probably come in and take his place. Trainers are having a look at him. He's on his knees, so it's, you know, I don't want to say it's not serious. I'm not a doctor or anything, but, you know, you see him just kind of bent over, kind of holding himself. I mean, he's hurt and not injured.
Yes.
Put it that way.
He's up now, holding his side. He's making his way over.
On his own power.
Yep, good
coming off the field. It took a hard hit, maybe just knocked the breath out of him. I bet we see him again here shortly.
We will.
Once he gets his bearings back. Meanwhile, we've got 4th down for Brookland. Let's see, we may have had a timeout. Yeah, I believe we've got a timeout on the field. We're going to stick right here with it. So far, not much happening. You know, we had a couple of lightning plays for Brookland. They had the tunnel screen to the wide receiver that picked up about 30 yards. Wright is getting pretty much all the carries out of the backfield for them and looking pretty good so far. Westside, you know, they've had a couple opportunities. And the fumbleitis, they didn't leave it in the preseason. They brought it to game 1 with them.
Correct. Now, we've seen three fumbles?
Yeah, 2 from Westside, 1 from Brookland.
Yep.
Westside's recovered 1 and they lost 1. Well, they fumbled on the opening kickoff.
Oh, yeah, they did.
So they've got 3 fumbles, recovered 1, lost 2. Punts. A little bit of a line drive. It's going to go out of bounds about the 30-yard line. 31-yard line, we'll call it, with 10:31 left here in a scoreless second quarter. Westside comes back out to see if maybe they can punch one in this time.
Yeah, I mean, they're not far away from busting one out through the hole and getting down there to the end zone. I know they are, I can tell. And they're running the ball good. I mean, they're running it well.
Offensive line's blocking very well, which, you know, you've got the majority of your offensive line back. You filled in a couple of key losses from last year on that line, but they filled in rather nicely.
Yes.
And I feel like the offensive line has done good opening holes and protecting the quarterback so far tonight. And, you know, Westside's been moving the ball. It's just
hold on to it.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
Hold on to it. Easier said than done, right?
Whatever the legal version of stick 'em is, we need to give them a little bit of stick 'em, and the legal version, of course.
The legal version.
Yeah.
Boy, them football gloves they got these days, Marcus. Though,
yeah, man. Those,
they already got stick 'em on them.
Yeah, it'd be like Spider-Man gloves,
man. Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
10:31. Yerta up under center. Snap. Handoff is going to go to Hedger up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a 1, maybe 2. Second down. And we'll call it about 8, 9.
Thing is, though, you don't know where that football's going to go. I mean, Yerta may keep it. They may give it to Fowler. You don't know.
Well, when you've got 3 really good backs behind you there, I mean, if you're Yerta, you're kind of rubbing your hands together and got a bit of an evil laugh because you've got options. And then we've seen Yerta's not afraid to throw the ball downfield either.
Nope.
So, I'd kind of said in pregame I didn't expect to see a pass till, probably third quarter and come out on the first possession.
First drive. Got us all fooled.
Yeah. Here we go
again.
He's scrambling away from trouble and just going to throw this one away.
Incomplete.
Crane makes an effort at it, but I think that was more of just to have a receiver in the vicinity of it.
Got to get rid of it. Great job there, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to hold on to the football right there, running for their life. Great job to get rid of it, save the down.
Yeah, he was able to scramble a little, bought himself a little bit of time.
Yep.
and didn't take the sack. So kudos to him there. 9:40 left here before halftime.
3rd and 9 here, Marcus. Do we see another pass?
I don't think you'll see 2 back-to-back.
Okay.
Of course, now I've been wrong already once tonight, so I could very easily be wrong again.
They're going to hand it off.
Yeah, there's Hedger, and they're going to blow this one dead before it even really gets started.
That's probably going to be a false start.
Yeah, that's going to be an offensive penalty. And you see the Westside offense already starting to back up a little bit. 9:35 left here before half.
Makes it a little bit tougher.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit tougher. Both teams here, though, still trying to figure things out. First game of the year, trying to come out and figure out what we can get going, what works best.
Right.
A lot of them, I'm sure the first 10, 15 plays are called, and
your script. You've got your script.
That's the word I'm looking for. And then halftime adjustments. You never know what you might see.
9:27 in a running clock here. And that penalty was on Westside, so we'll replay 3rd down. It looks like maybe Yerto on the keeper. Yep. And he picked up a couple.
Just going to get a few yards.
Yeah.
Get it down to the other side of the field.
Yeah, bring up 4th down. So no doubt about this. So this is going to be a punt here. See Yerta backing up to take the deep snap. And let's see. Who are they sending back deep there? It is I think that's Ty Hillis.
Ty Hillis, yep.
Here's the train going behind us here. We're not far from the train. It feels like it's right behind us.
I feel like I'm in Bay, Arkansas.
Yeah. Well,
wow, what a punt.
That's a good punt.
That is a very
end over end, and it's going to roll, and it's going to take a big West Side bounce.
They're coming for him.
And they're coming for him, and he's going to slide through but be taken down.
There's a
at
flag
about
on the play.
The 25, and we've got a flag. I don't know if they're calling him. That's going to be probably a face mask.
I think it was a face mask. He was coming across, and I think he grabbed it just for a split
I think it was
second.
Gavin Dodson, I believe, on the tackle.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. See the white hat and his partners starting to congregate a little bit and discuss the laundry that's laying on the field. 8:31 left here, still no score. 2nd quarter. Jordan Stadium at Brookland High School. Glad y'all were with us tonight. The opening game of the 2022 high school football season.
They're backing that play up, Marcus. I couldn't see. His back was to me, and he's all the way across the field. But they're backing this play up.
Well, it's obviously not what we thought.
Nope.
We thought it was going to be on Westside, but it was obviously something on Brookland. The PA guy didn't make the announcement of what the penalty was, but they will take the ball at the 12-yard line. So that's a small victory there for Westside.
Yes.
There's a big hole right there, and
Closed
that's
up quickly though.
The first Brookland Bearcat other than Wright to take a carry.
Boy, that was a great punt.
That really
was a good punt. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he had a nice tight punt there,
Yes.
tight spiral on his punt, and then it bounced and took a big West Side bounce.
It helps when your QB's a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah, no doubt. Shotgun, snap here. Handoff is not going to get much. He's tripped
back up
pretty quick right after the handoff.
Maybe lost a yard there. About 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Warriors defense is holding up well, holding up nicely.
Yeah, the defense has done their part. We bring up 3rd and long as we approach 7.5 minutes left here in the first half, and more laundry on the field.
There was a hard count. On which side is it going to go on, though? Yeah, they're going to move
forward. Yeah, they're going to. I guess you'll have encroachment on West Side, and that'll move the ball up. 3rd and 2 now for the Bearcats. Quarterback's back in the shotgun with one back on his left. There's a handoff.
A lot of room. Cunningham kept that one. It's going to be a first down.
Yep.
Just shy of the 35.
Hedger on the tackle, but not before he gives up the first down, and approaching the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Big crowd here tonight.
Big crowd,
man. The home stands are full. They've put seating in the south end zone, and I'd say it's about 65% full, but you've probably got enough fans standing around the concession stand to fill up those gaps in the southern end zone.
Absolutely. No gain there. Great tackling. Close that hole up.
Yeah, I got fooled on that one. My eyes went with the little misdirection there.
Yep. And there's still Westside fans just piling in over here, man.
Yeah, we're on the
good student section over there.
We're on the east side stands, and normally down here to our right where the band would be set up, it's full of students, and then there's a bunch of students in the little gap between the two sets of bleachers. And of course, when these two teams get together, it doesn't matter the location. Both schools are going to be well represented. Here's a shotgun snap, pump fake, looking, scrambling now for his life. Going to be wrapped up, but not before he gains a few yards.
Yeah, he may have got 3 or 4 there on the play, but it's still going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Put him up about the 32 or 33-yard line. 5:50 left before half. And still not getting updates on the down and distance on the scoreboard, and I believe the PA guy said 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, wow. Need another big stop here if you're the Warriors. In the shotgun.
That was a 5-wide set right there.
Yep. Oh, they're going to bring him down in the backfield. Huge play there.
We got the sack there. That would be – is that Yerta on the sack?
Number 10,
yeah. How about that?
That's him. Huge play. Man, he's an athlete, ain't he?
Yeah, he is, man. He is quite the athlete. Nice sack there by Yerta to get the quarterback sack. That's one that you're happy to see him make there instead of taking one on the other side of the ball.
Right. Big
play there, and it backs Brookland up deep. They'll be punting almost from their own end zone.
Man, I love to see that. I love to see, you're not going to see it in these huge schools. They've got an offensive defense. But you love to see guys playing both sides of the ball, right? And
yeah, absolutely.
A lot of coaches are conservatives, whatever. Put your best guys out there. Let them go make plays.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that they want to be out there every single play. If they don't, then they shouldn't be out there. But these guys have worked so hard all summer, and they want to be out there, and they want to make plays, and that's what you love to see right there.
Hedger takes the fair catch at the 47-yard line.
Steve Clayton would be so happy with that fair catch call. He believes that every ball needs to be a fair catch on a punt. And I don't disagree with him. You see, he does. And, well, you've seen it. We've had a few fumbles here. Just catch the ball, take it where it's at, and let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're not going to have very many of those athletes who can not only catch it under pressure like that, but then have enough athletic ability to, make a quick juke move right away. I mean, you've got these guys running at you at full speed, and it looks like we got a penalty here that's going to back Westside up. Must have been some extracurricular activity away from the camera. They're going to back them up 10 yards. So instead of starting at the 47, we're going to start at the 37 with 4:47 left before half. Still no score.
Very quick ball game, Marcus.
Yeah, very quick.
Wow.
So far.
Let's
not jinx it.
So I'll jump the gun. Hey, somebody's got to score, though.
Yeah. Somebody's got to score eventually.
Let's get to it.
Yerta, who just made the quarterback sack on the defensive side of the ball, up under center again. There's the handoff, straight up the middle.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe a yard. Clay McMillan kind of caught him off guard with that play earlier when on his first carry in. He picked up 4 or 5 yards on his first carry. I don't think they were expecting him to get it. They were ready for it that time. Brookland's defense was ready.
Now I'm not a huge football guru guy. I'm not a coach or anything. But, I'm sure a lot of people are at home. Why are they trying to run it right down their throat? Why don't you bounce it outside? Why don't you do this? You've got to keep them on their toes. They can pass it outside every time. We've seen what happened last time. They fumbled it down there at 7. Not saying that'll happen every time, but you just got to keep it mixed up.
There's a give to Hedger off the right side. Not much there.
No gain there.
Bring up 3rd down as we're inside of 4 minutes now. 3:55 remaining in the half.
Just a head down, grind it out type of game tonight.
Very much. It's a 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of night.
Yep. I don't think it's so much as the offense. I just think the defenses here are just really stout, playing good ball, forcing fumbles. It's
both sides.
Both sides are forcing the ball, and it's good to see. Maybe not the most entertaining to watch, but I like a good grinded out football game.
If you equivalent this to a baseball game, this is the equivalent of a 1-0 pitcher's duel. We're 0-0 in about the 5th inning right now. If this is baseball.
There's a pitch outside. That might be a horse collar
looks like
tackle.
That should have been some kind of. Anytime you see somebody's head twist like that, you got to think that's. See if we can see it on a replay here.
Oof. Got him around the neck.
Grabbed around the neck, and most time they'll call that.
Yeah. I don't know what he may have saw there.
Yeah. He's closer to the field than we are, but, Hedger was definitely politicking for it.
Yeah.
He kind of holding his head a little bit as he comes off the field, and Coach Ingles talking to him there.
Westside coach kind of come down and said, "Hey man, where was that at?"
Like he might have grabbed those shoulder pads on the front, and it looked worse maybe than it was. Just snap back to Yerta for the kick. Another good kick.
Another good punt.
This one is
they're gonna field it.
Be fielded off the bounce, up the sideline. Guess what? More laundry on the field.
And a big hit there at the end.
Big hit at the end. Not sure what the flag is going to be on that one.
That was Walker Spears on the play. He got right back up, took that hit, and he's ready to go. Let's see what the call is.
A lot of yellow on the field tonight so far.
There is a lot of yellow. A lot of footballs on the field, too.
Looks like this is going to be against Brookland.
It is.
Legal block in the back.
That's 2 right there on a punt.
Yeah.
Back to back.
So that'll back Brookland up, get them starting deeper in their own territory. 2:23 left here before the half.
2:23. They're going to have to get the ball down the field pretty quick the way these two offenses have been going.
Yeah, you're going to – at some point you got to start looking on vertical a little more.
Yeah.
Which, the way that little tunnel screen worked earlier, I might go back to that. Here's Wright. He took a little breather earlier. He's out, just about to get into open field. He's breaking tackles left and right up to about the 45-yard line. Impressive run. That's a very impressive run.
That was a good run. I don't know if you can replay that or not, Marcus.
We're going to try here.
But okay.
Got the tail end of it.
Got the tail end of it. But before that, boy, he made a good move to the right, busted up the middle. Very good explosive run. They're going to give it right back to him.
Yep, right back to him.
And for nothing.
Doesn't get much that time around. We're going to fix these replay settings here so we can get a little more than what we've been getting to this point.
Second long. Bearcats busted out about a 30-yard run there previously.
1:45 left here before halftime. Brookland looking to the sideline for the play.
Still trying to scramble together, get everybody in the right spots.
Back into the shotgun formation, receiver into motion. There's a snap, there's a give. Missed tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to worm his way up to midfield. Westside had a couple of defenders in the backfield, and he just slipped away from them.
That was Malachi Stennon. He comes in every now and then for
he's a good lightning to the thunder.
He is. He's a small little guy to tackle. Yeah. I wouldn't want to tackle him. He's super quick, hard to grab. They may have just got Westside to jump.
They got Westside on the hard count. 1:05 left here in the second quarter, and they're going to pick up a free 5 yards.
Man, that is a huge. It was a 3rd and 7. Probably it's a 3rd and 3 now, or 3rd and 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that definitely gets it.
Man, that's huge.
Much more within range.
They're already crunching in time. That stops the clock with 1:05.
There's a snap. I lost sight of it. I was following the quarterback.
Malachi got that first down there.
Another first down there from Malachi.
Stops the clock again.
57.9 seconds left.
Brookland's got all 3 timeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, another flag.
Another flag.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on getting like a laundry detergent sponsor.
Yeah.
With as many flags as we've seen on the field here in the first half.
How about a Fox's Pizza Den flag on the play?
There you
How
go.
about that? We'll have to talk to them about that.
Yeah. I'll have to give Gene a call. And
that's going to go against the Bearcats, Marcus.
Yeah, that's
gave the 5 yards right back. Now that's just substantial.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That was a first down play, stopping the clock, and now that's back at the third, 49?
Yeah, they went back to their own side of midfield now.
Yeah.
And the clock rolls.
Yes, it does.
On the command there by the white hat. So the clock is rolling. We're inside of 51 seconds right now before halftime. Brookland up to the line of scrimmage. We're back in the gun.
I look for Elder right here on the right sideline. He's going deep.
Looking deep.
They're not going Elder, though.
He's throwing it into double coverage.
Nice
catch. Holy
oh, my
cow.
goodness.
See if we can take a look at the replay here. We'll see it. We'll try to get this replay in. We're going to.
Spencer Wyatt made that play. Wow.
Had to go back live. I was going to take the replay, but they were hustling to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. They took a timeout. Man, that is a huge play,
That is
Marcus.
a huge play. I mean, and a great ball thrown there because he's throwing into double coverage. It looked like Hedger had a beat on it and was going to make the interception, but mistimed his jump just a tad. And who was that receiver?
I apologize. It was the wrong one. I read it off the wrong list. It was Caden Chambers, number 5.
Okay.
That was a huge play, man. That was awesome.
That was a very nice play. Probably, arguably the most electric play we've seen to this point.
It was. Of course, that's what everybody wants to see. You want to see the deep ball.
Everybody likes offense.
Everybody likes offense, but sometimes it's just not how it rolls. But that was a huge play there. I was thinking Elder all the way. They had me fooled. Great play call by the Bearcats.
Yeah.
Great catch, man.
How about the arm
coverage
by the quarterback,
dude,
man? That's a deep throw.
It's not easy. Dude, I'll tell you, Marcus, nobody really cares, but I'm just going to say it anyways. I can throw a baseball decently, but, dude, it's different throwing a football. I can't throw a football for nothing. But it takes a special arm to sit up here and make a throw like that.
So now Brookland threatening with 33 seconds left. High snap controlled by the quarterback. Scrambling. We've got another flag in the backfield. Probably going to be a hold on Brookland. So that'll stop the clock with 26.6 seconds.
I would say 90% of the time you see the scramble quarterback like that and you see a flag back behind him, it's a hold every time.
Especially if it comes up behind him.
Yep.
It's going to be a hold. You see they're calling a block in the back, actually.
Wow.
So that's even more damage.
That's 15 yards, is it right? Am I right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe that's a 15.
Boy, the penalties tonight are just killers.
They're piling up on both sides, and they're coming at, it's never a good time to get a penalty, but it seems like they're coming at the most inopportune moments.
I mean, now you're sitting at a 40, 50, 45-yard field goal,
Yeah.
There's another
going to have a false start right there.
Goodness gracious. Killers.
So that'll back them up even more.
This could be a huge part in the ball game. It's a nothing ball game. They're down here they're on the verge of scoring. 20 seconds left.
Back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, back-to-back penalties. Now they're back here at the 33-yard line. Boy, that's just
stinks. I mean, I'm not sure which coach is going to be more upset about the laundry on the field at half, but both coaches have a right to be a little aggravated with how many penalties have been called to this point.
Cunningham's got a guy deep. He's going to throw. Almost intercepted.
Neely got his hands on it and just rolled through his hands a little bit. So second and long with 12 and a half seconds left here before halftime. Still no score.
Brookland's going to take another timeout, talk about this next play. This could be, 12 seconds, you don't have to go for it all. You can get out of bounds.
Nolan, I think we're going to step away for a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Environmental is a full-service environmental consulting, engineering, and contracting firm. Cline Environmental serves local government and private sector interests in the Mid-South and the Midwest. At Cline Environmental, our team includes 3 FAA Part 107 drone pilots, 2 engineers, 5 expert operators, and over 15 years experience of problem solving for our clients. Engineers, contractors, problem solvers. Cline Environmental.
And we're back here at Jordan Stadium in Brookland, Arkansas. We've got 12.6 seconds on the clock, nothing ball game. Brookland's down here at the Westside 33-yard line, just coming out of a timeout. Marcus, what kind of play are you drawing up here?
You know, the way the quarterback, he's made a couple of really good passes. The last one was just a tad out of reach of the receiver. I mean, I think at this point, if I don't have a good field goal kicker, and I don't know if Brookland does or not, but I'm going to try to get something deep and see if my guy can beat their guy one-on-one. There you go.
They're going to try.
He's looking.
He's throwing.
Ball goes to the end zone.
Oh, he had
incomplete.
Elder. Now, that ball looked like it was thrown for number 4. That was Connor Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
And you may not have seen it on the feed, but Elder was sitting there like, oh, if he don't catch this, I got a shot. Yeah, here's the replay right here.
The field right here.
There's Elder right there, number 11.
Elder had the ball.
Man,
looked like he had it.
Honestly, if Marshall doesn't come across there, which that's not Marshall's fault. That's not on him. He's trying to catch the ball. If Marshall may not be having that same route there, that might be a touchdown. Brookland's going to take their final timeout.
Yeah, they're going to take their final timeout with about 4 seconds left here.
Can't take them with you.
And we're going to step aside for a quick break as soon as I can get it queued up here. Again, I'm multitasking tonight, wearing about 5 different hats. So we're going to step aside for a quick break. Nothing. 4.7 seconds left here at Jordan Stadium. We're watching Westside Warriors football.
True Memphis Wrestling every Saturday at high noon right here on Raider Communications Tubetown TV. Memphis Wrestling is back and better than ever. Celebrate 901 Day at the 901 Day Grizz Bash. Enjoy live music, family fun, free Memphis wrestling, and more. That's Thursday, September 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. at FedEx Forum.
And we're back here at Jordan Stadium here in Brookland, Arkansas. What a nice facility it is here.
Very nice.
They've built a big, huge basketball arena, and then they had this nice football field put in here not long ago.
They've got nice facilities all the way around here in Brooklyn. The baseball and softball complex are really nice.
This is top of the line. You can't ask for much better. Here's Cunningham in the shotgun. 4 seconds to go. Could be the last
why not
play
go
of the quarter.
for it here and just try to make something happen. Crane's got him in his sights, gets blocked. Now he's scrambling, throws to the end zone. Broken up by Hedger.
Great play
and that'll
by
take us to the half. Nice play by Hedger there to break it up.
It was. What a half. What a half.
I mean, this if you equate this to a heavyweight boxing match, both sides have landed a couple blows, but nobody's put anybody on the mat yet.
That's right.
Nothing here as we head into the half. Put 20 minutes up on the clock, and we're right where we started 2 quarters ago.
It is.
No score. We're just a little cooler, and it's a little darker.
Yep.
That's pretty much about the only difference. So we're going to step aside for an extended break here at half, and we'll be back in about 6 minutes from now.
Environmental is a full-service environmental consulting, engineering, and contracting firm. Cline Environmental serves local government and private sector interests in the Mid-South and the Midwest. At Cline Environmental, our team includes 3 FAA Part 107 drone pilots, 2 engineers, 5 expert operators, and over 15 years experience of problem solving for our clients. Engineers, contractors, problem solvers. Cline Environmental. Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
At Ritter Communications, we're dedicated to being a caring community partner. We invest in the communities we serve by supporting local nonprofits, academic programs, local athletics, and events that bring us together. We create the connections that strengthen our communities. Ritter Communications, right by you.
Hello, my name is Gene Roberts. I'm the owner of the franchise for Fox's Pizza Den in Bono, Arkansas, and I'd like to thank our customers for eating local with us.
Looking for an easy and convenient way to pay your Ritter Communications bill? Pay Near Me allows you to pay your bill at home with your mobile wallet, with your credit or debit card, or in cash, with over 30,000 locations nationwide. Whether you pay with cash, credit card, or directly from your bank account, know that we provide you with secure and convenient ways to pay your bill. Ritter Communications, right by you.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Ritter provides fast internet speeds to meet your needs every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, call or visit rittercommunications.com.
Before day one, life was very hard. It was depressing and lonely, and I wasn't really seeing the trueness that I could be seeing. I experienced amazing things. I experienced friendship, true love, and the Holy Spirit, and I do not regret going.
Ritter delivers more value to our customers with Watch TV Everywhere. It's the free extra service that lets you watch favorites from your TV package on the go. Take a few minutes to sign up at rittercommunications.com and you'll be all set to explore many channels and on-demand shows on any internet-connected computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Watch TV everywhere. Another great way Ritter delivers the choice, convenience, and value you want.
Catch an all-new Memphis Wrestling every Saturday at high noon right here on Ritter Communications Tubetown TV. Memphis Wrestling is back and better than ever. Celebrate 901 Day at the 901 Day Grizz Bash. Enjoy live music, family fun, free Memphis Wrestling, and more. That's Thursday, September 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. at FedEx Forum.
What the deal was with that thing, man, because it was like that modem was getting 20 and 25 on the up, and then it's like the second I tried to go live, it just completely lost its brain. We've had that happen to us several times. Yes, the same color.
Welcome back to Jordan Stadium here in Brookland, Arkansas. Had a laundry fest of a halftime, but still nothing ball game. Marcus, we were talking about during the break, that penalty there, back-to-back penalties there for the Bearcats down at the end of the stretch, and in that half. I mean, it was almost assured they were fixing to score or at least kick a field goal. And two big, huge penalties that amounted up to 25, 30 yards and just set them back.
Yeah, it's, I would say both coaches could go into the halftime here and say, hey, look, we had some bad penalties in the first half, but no harm, no foul.
Right.
We didn't give up any points.
Right.
We're right there. And I think on both sides you could have very similar speeches of, hey, man, guys, keep fighting.
Yep.
We're right there. We're on the cusp of breaking through and putting points on the board. And, this may end up being a 6-0 or a 7-0 final.
It very well could. You're right, though. Both coaches are going into the half saying, look, we need to clean it up, but, hey, we ain't out of this. We ain't hurting. We ain't down.
Yeah.
We just got to put up, and I'm sitting there, they're thinking the same thing. Hey, if we can get 6 points on the board, we got a really good shot to win the ball game. We probably didn't think that going in.
Right.
But, hey, that's just the way the game falls. And like I said earlier, you got to make halftime adjustments. It'll be interesting to see these guys come out and see what kind of game plan they can get. What do you do to reduce the penalties? What do you do to get the ball moving down the field?
Well, and I think both coaches are going to look at it and say, hey guys, we know we can do better than this.
Right.
We're not this sloppy in practice, so let's tighten up the discipline a little bit and focus in, and let's just hit our assignments and hit our spots, and that should eliminate the penalties. And in a game like this, where one score could decide the game, penalties are going to play a huge role in this second half. You're either going to have a big penalty that leads to a score, or you may have one that takes a score off the board. I mean, based on what we saw in the first half.
Exactly. And I want to reiterate, there used to be a conference game, I believe.
Right. Yes, it was.
It's not anymore.
Right.
So look, guys, this is the first game of the season. Let's take this. This needs to make us better here in week 1. In week 8, we should be clean. We should be playing our best football.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think these coaches or players, and a lot of people at home need to understand, this is not when we're going to be playing our best football. Let's not panic. Let's stay under control. Let's work this out, figure out what works best for us and gives us best opportunity to win football games.
Well, and we're overlooking the obvious, too, of everybody's a little more juiced up for this game. You've got rivalry game on top of the fact that it's the first game of a new season. First game of a new season, you've got extra juice anyway.
Absolutely.
And then you throw the rivalry aspect into it with Brookland. Brooklyn got their first win in this series. I think they've been playing for close to 10 years now because that's about how long the Brookland program has been alive.
Yep.
And Brookland finally broke through and got their first victory last year. And, I'm sure they haven't let Westside forget that. I know I've got some friends up here at Brookland that haven't let me forget it. It's that factors into it as well. But we've still got about 9:50 left on the clock here at half, and I predict they'll probably add 2 or 3 more minutes after that runs out. So we're going to step aside for another extended break, and we'll be back in just a few. You're watching Westside Warrior Football on Tubetown.
Environmental is a full-service environmental consulting, engineering, and contracting firm. Cline Environmental serves local government and private sector interests in the Mid-South and the Midwest. At Cline Environmental, our team includes 3 FAA Part 107 drone pilots, 2 engineers, 5 expert operators, and over 15 years experience of problem solving for our clients. Engineers, contractors, problem solvers. Cline Environmental. Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
At Ritter Communications, we're dedicated to being a caring community partner. We invest in the communities we serve by supporting local nonprofits, academic programs, local athletics, and events that bring us together. We create the connections that strengthen our communities. Ritter Communications, right by you.
Hello, my name is Gene Roberts. I'm the owner of the franchise for Fox's Pizza Den in Bono, Arkansas, and I'd like to thank our customers for eating local with us.
Looking for an easy and convenient way to pay your Ritter Communications bill? Pay Near Me allows you to pay your bill at home with your mobile wallet, with your credit or debit card, or in cash, with over 30,000 locations nationwide. Whether you pay with cash, credit card, or directly from your bank account, know that we provide you with secure and convenient ways to pay your bill. Ritter Communications, right by you.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Ritter provides fast internet speeds to meet your needs every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, call or visit rittercommunications.com.
Before day one, life was very hard. It was depressing and lonely, and I wasn't really seeing the trueness that I could be seeing. I experienced amazing things. I experienced friendship, true love, and the Holy Spirit, and I do not regret going.
Ritter delivers more value to our customers with Watch TV Everywhere. It's the free extra service that lets you watch favorites from your TV package on the go. Take a few minutes to sign up at rittercommunications.com and you'll be all set to explore many channels and on-demand shows on any internet-connected computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Watch TV Everywhere, another great way Ritter delivers the choice, convenience, and value you want.
Catch an all-new Memphis Wrestling every Saturday at high noon right here on Ritter Communications Tubetown TV. Memphis Wrestling is back and better than ever. Celebrate 901 Day at the 901 Day Grizz Bash. Enjoy live music, family fun, free Memphis Wrestling, and more. That's Thursday, September 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. at FedEx Forum.
And we're back here at Jordan Stadium here in Brookland, Arkansas. Westside Warriors versus the Brookland Bearcats. Nothing ball game. Marcus, we've had a knockdown, drag out, fist fight here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not an actual fist fight, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. A figurative fight.
Yeah, it's been a good ball game. Really has. You know, it's come down to penalties to all that good stuff. But We got about 3 minutes here on the clock. You want to talk real quick about some scores we got?
Yeah, so just kind of looking during the break and looking at some scores from around the area, and the one that really caught my eye and was a bit surprising, Rivercrest and Manila are facing off tonight over at Manila. That's a 3A, 4A matchup, and Mississippi County matchup. And Rivercrest leads, but not by as much as you would expect. It was 20-12 with about 4 minutes left in the second quarter there. So Manila holding their own with the team that's picked, depending on which poll you look at, they're picked either 1 or 2 in this 4A3 conference this year. So that's a bit of an I don't want to say a head scratcher. It's just kind of raising your eyebrows a little bit, like, oh, okay,
yep, right. Are you more impressed that Manila's playing that well with them, or are you kind of like, oh, okay, Rivercrest may not be, what we thought they were?
Well, it's Manila had a lot of guys coming back off of that historical season they had last year. I believe they had 9 wins last year, including a shutout win over Osceola, and I believe they had a playoff win as well. They hosted a playoff game. And, so coming off that historical season, when you got a lot of those guys back, I think expectations were definitely a little higher coming into this year for the Manila Lions.
Yeah, they were. Coach Kane White, I think he's been there a year or two.
Yeah, this is year 2.
Year 2. Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive. He's honestly not much older than I am. We talked about it. He's turning that program around over there.
He really has.
More or less, they just were not that great. Just blowing it out there.
Yeah.
And they have turned themselves around and made a name for themselves. But a few crosstown scores. We've also got Harding Academy at the Valley View Blazers tonight. That was 19-14. The last I had heard, last year Valley View beat them. Probably shouldn't have. And
that was a close game too.
It was a close game, but they did beat them. But now tonight they're down 19-14. Last I hear.
Yeah, and that's that you knew that was going to be a tough game coming into it, especially based off of the way last year's game was. I believe that was a 31-30 Valley View victory, and if I remember correctly, there was an interception made late in the game, either inside the red zone or actually in the end zone. I don't remember exactly, but it was a game-saving interception made for Valley View last year. And, of course, sounds like that game is not disappointing this year with that 19-14 score. Looking for some other scores here on Twitter.
I don't know if anybody is here watching and has a score update. Greene County Tech and Perrywood's playing tonight. That's a huge rivalry.
That is.
Obviously. I don't have to explain that one. Battle for the Bell, as they call it. But if anybody's at home watching, comment down below. Give us a score update. There was another game tonight. I just cannot think of it off the top of my head. As we got about 15 seconds here.
I got a score from Central Arkansas, and Pulaski Academy's leading Joe T. Robinson, which that's a big matchup to open the season with. Pulaski was up 6.
Okay.
Last I saw, and like I said, I'm parsing Twitter here to see what I can come up with. In what is probably the most odd score of the night, Cabot leads Fayetteville 7-2.
Wow, 7-2
in the second quarter. So
Bottom
there was a safety.
Inning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh me.
That may be more of a Cardinal score.
Yeah. Well, how about the Cardinals though? They're playing good baseball.
They are, man. They're playing good baseball right now, and back on top of the Central Division, which in my opinion is where they should be.
Yeah.
So
they should be.
Let's see.
They should be.
So we are, according to our good friend Chase Gage over at KAIT, it's 21-12 at halftime at Manila.
At Manila, okay.
Yeah, so Rivercrest is up 21-12.
Okay.
Most of the scores that I'm seeing here on Twitter are from the other side of the state. I'll check some other YouTube feeds here as we're getting ready to start. I told you they'd put more time back on the clock. They put another 3 minutes up. So we got about 2.5 minutes here. And we'll just go ahead and hold it here because it looks like with the officials huddling there on the middle of the mascot, we're not far from kicking off the second half here. And I'm going to kind of look around here on YouTube and see what I can find as far as some other scores.
Yeah. Well, Brookland will receive the ball to begin the half, kick off the half. Man, dude, Marcus, I feel like there's just more and more people. I mean, if you look down there at the south end zone, there's people standing out in front of the gate.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the concession stands are like packed full. This tent down here, I mean, there is a ton of people here tonight.
There's a lot of Craighead County that's turned out for this game. So one score here that's will be of interest to both Westside fans because it's one of their conference foes. Pocahontas is up at the half Looks like 22-0 over Southside. Now Southside's moving up in classification again this year too. They're moving up to 5A as well. Yikes. So for the first time ever, I think you're going to have Southside and Batesville both in the same conference.
Oh, well, that will be
that'll be fun.
Burner of a game. You know how they feel about each other. But I love the rivalry aspect of it. You know, at the end
absolutely.
I mean, I'll just compare it back to my playing days, Bay and BIC, Bay Riverside. You know, I had a ton of good friends. You know, a lot of good friends. Grew up with a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
But when it come to playing each other, man, we did not like each
friendship
other.
goes out the window, man.
It goes right out the window. But, dude, after the game, I hug you out, talk about it, whatever.
Absolutely.
And that's what you love to see. You compete. You make each other better when you have that type of mentality.
One more score real quick before we kick off here to start the third quarter. Nettleton leads Mountain Home in the second quarter 28-14. And we are underway in the third quarter here with a little onside kick.
Oh.
And it's loose.
Cannot tell who fell on it.
Let's see. I think Brookland is going to fall on it.
They did.
And we got flags. We got some extracurricular activity in the scramble for the ball. I saw 2 flags come out, so it looks like more of the same here to start the second half.
Nothing we ain't used to around here, Marcus. I'm telling you, we need to work on that Fox's.
Man, we've had so many flags tonight. We could be at the United Nations, you know. So.
Oh, me.
So we got a conference among the, we'll call it a meeting of the minds.
Meeting of the minds.
And let's see, they're going to step it off, and it's going to be against Brookland.
Wow.
So Brookland recovered the onside kick. So personal foul on Brookland.
Man, I didn't see that unless it was somebody late coming in trying to hit somebody. I don't know.
You get down in those scrums like that, and it is so hard to see everything that's going on. I mean, you know, unfortunately, I never got to play football in high school.
Neither did I.
But, you know, I've seen enough of it, and I've talked to enough guys that have to know that, you know, some things that happen in those scrums like that might be R-rated. There's a give off to, I believe, is that Wright? No, Wright was a decoy on that one.
No, that was Malachi Stennett, I believe.
18, I believe, is who.
18, that was Barrett Cunningham.
So Cunningham on the carry. So he picked up a little bit on that.
He did pick up a little bit. About 2nd and 6 on the play.
I've give up on referring to the scoreboard for down and distance.
Don't do that. It's different sitting over here behind the chains, but man, it's like I said, it's a packed house. We ain't got no room over there.
There's nowhere to go.
Not sure if we would be welcome on that side either way.
May not. It's tight. I'm looking up the top of the press box, and it's a tight fit. Here's Wright, and here's, guess what? Another flag.
Fox's didn't flag on the play.
Yeah, we get another flag there.
Oh, man.
I hope nobody at home is playing a drinking game every time there's a flag.
Gosh,
they may be in trouble.
They wouldn't even make it to halftime.
We got another flag, and that's going to go against Brookland, holding on the Bearcats. So
10 yards.
You know,
they're back down there. Looks to be 14, 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And it's second down. We'll call it second and long. How about that?
Yeah,
we'll just call it second and long. Shotgun.
Cunningham back.
Drops back. Little dump-off pass.
Good tackle there.
Nice pursuit by the defense.
Not a yard.
Darvin Fowler on the tackle. Trying to get the little dump pass out to Wright, maybe get him out in open field one-on-one, and Fowler cut his legs out from under him before he could really get going. It brings up a 3rd and long.
Westside does a really good job of if they bust it down on the west side, they send everybody over there. I mean, everybody's going. They do a really good job of getting outside. They got some quick defensive players.
Yeah, well, and a lot of those guys that, you know, have the speed on offense are guys that have the speed on defense too, because, you know, Westside doesn't have a real deep roster. I think they're under 40 total players, and there's a free 5 yards.
There it is. That was a good hard count there by Cunningham.
Yeah, got the encroachment. Third and 14 now.
Still long.
Still quite the reach here.
You can see the quarterback, Gus Yerta. I mean, he's up there on the line. I mean, he's going straight for the quarterback. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta admire that. You know, when you're a quarterback on offense, there's nice pass, and guess what? Here's another flag. And probably going to go against Brookland.
I would assume.
Where it was thrown. Got a Warrior coming up limping a little bit,
That's
and that is
50.
I don't have. Oh no, here Justin McFall. McFall comes up limping a little bit. I didn't see what happened, but he was involved in the play that brought the flag.
He was.
So 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Still no score. And we're just if there was a game called flag ball, that's what we would be playing right now.
This is not my ideal type of flag football here, Marcus.
Yeah.
Like I said, somebody's got to win. Somebody's going to have to score.
Yeah.
Now, what are the overtime rules? I know it's early.
It's a non-conference game.
Oh, so they can end in a tie.
They can end in a tie.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, he got a lot of yards on that.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. He kind of juked. I thought Crane had him, was going to take him out of bounds. He kind of juked his way past him and picked up a few more yards, but it's still going to bring up fourth down and
15.
Lot. So.
And about 5-6 minutes is going to come off the clock here, but I mean, just the ball never really got downfield at all.
Yeah, I mean, self-inflicted wounds. We talked about it at halftime. It was big in the first half, and we said it could possibly be big here in the second half, and so is the case to this point.
Absolutely. Hedger's back to return the punt.
Neely's back there with him. Nice punt.
It is a good punt.
They're going to let it bounce. Take a bit of but it went straight up.
It sure did.
Took a bit of a west side bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 37-yard line.
38-37. Marcus, I didn't want to say this, but the mosquitoes are out.
They have arrived.
They're here.
They're very prevalent, much like the flags in tonight's game. The mosquitoes have decided to become very relevant in this game. So.
Yep. Well, here come the Warriors. First time having the ball out of the half. You know, I would love to see them get downfield, work the ball a little bit. You know, a lot of time I love the Razorbacks. I know you do too.
100%.
You know, when I say I love to see the up-tempo offense. Hey, let's go no huddle. Let's call like 3 or 4 plays right here. This huddle. No matter what happens, hey, we're running this next. Hey, we're running this next. Let's get up. Let's get something going.
If Westside were to go to that, I think it would definitely catch Brookland off guard.
Definitely, yeah.
Because that's definitely not their style. It'd be good for some shock factor. Here's a quarterback keeper, Yerda, not going to get anything. He's going to be tackled behind the line.
He'll lose 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, 9.5 left here in the third.
Brookland's got some big boys up there on the D-line.
They have some.
Number 59. How tall is he? Hold on.
He's a big kid, man.
Oh, man. I don't have it on that sheet right
Check
here.
that full roster there. He should be on there.
That is Hunter Arnold. He is 6'9".
Yeah, he's standing
6'9", 260 pounds, man.
You can see him here as he comes into the shot there. 59. He's a full head and shoulders above everybody else.
He is. Wow, that is a big boy.
You got to figure Coach Gross is going to be talking to him, trying to get him to come out for basketball.
You know it. Man, I love Coach Gross.
He's a good dude, man.
He's a good guy. Great basketball coach. He's been around a long time.
Yep. Short gain there for Darvin Fowler as the clock rolls inside of 9 minutes, down to 8:45 now here in the third. And this is, this is the type of game that's honestly playing right into Coach Ingles' hands. This is the way he wants it. He just wants to, just dink, dink, and then eventually you're going to get them fatigued enough to where you're going to break a big one.
Right. 3rd and 11 here. They're going to throw it. Oh, my goodness, another flag. Looks like it's going to be a false start.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't see who they got for the false start, but obviously somebody flinched.
Yep. That
was a good play call too.
It
man.
was a good
it looked
play.
like it was
That's what
there.
I was fixing to mention. It was a great play call.
Little slant route.
And I know that there was a whistle, but it was caught initially. But man, now Marcus, you don't call a lot of pass plays to begin with. You call one, and then there's a false start. So now what do you call? Now you're 5 yards back.
Yeah, you're 3rd and 16 now.
Right.
You probably would have had the first down on the pass there on the slant.
I mean, you don't want to mark it off your playbook, but man, that hurts.
Yeah,
that
it
hurts.
does. And it's just like Brookland had their back-to-back penalties on their opening drive.
Yep.
So a lot of teaching moments for both coaches when they go to film study, probably Sunday afternoon.
That'll be a good long session there.
Not an enjoyable one.
No.
There's a handoff to Hedger up the middle.
Good
breaks
run.
through a little bit, gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage.
I think he got directly back to the.
Yeah, he got right back to the line, the original
39.
line of scrimmage, 4th and 10 now. As we approach 7.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Yerda's back deep to punt the ball.
It looks like Walker Spears back to catch it. Another good punt. Muffed a little bit.
It on the ground, still on the ground. It looks like Brookland has it.
That was number 4, Connor Marshall. Great job to follow the ball. Man, on a kick like that, I mean, again, I'm not a football coach. You know, on a short line drive kind of like that, let that thing go. Let that thing go. I mean, it come up and hit him right in the chest, and that could have been monumental for Westside.
A grounder on a bad hop.
Dude, yeah. That's a one-hopper that you don't want to – I mean, you don't want to eat that.
He was who'd you say that was that recovered that again?
That was Connor Marshall, number 4.
Connor Marshall. Right place, right time for Marshall.
It was.
To save a possession for the Bearcats. They'll take over at with the 40.
Right around the 45.
Yeah, right around the 45. There's a give to right, makes one man miss, makes 2 miss.
Man.
Taken down after about a gain of about 5.
Yep. Now we're right around the 45. I apologize, Marcus.
So we were at the 40.
We were at the 40.
These bleachers on the visitor side don't set quite as high as the ones on the home side, so it's kind of hard to see the numbers.
Yep.
When most of the team, as you can see on our screen there, most of the team's standing right in front of us. And
looks like the referee stopped the clock for Wright to get off the field. He came up a little bit.
Yeah, he's coming off of a major leg injury from last year, so it's good to see him up and under his own power.
Well, he looks good and explosive, though. He looks
really
good and explosive. Just hope he can stay healthy for the Bearcats.
6:55 left here in the third. Clock now rolling on the White Hats' command. Brookland will go out of the shotgun again.
Looks like Stennett come in for Wright. He's going to take the handoff. Not much.
A little bit of a gain. He's met pretty quick by Connor Crane. Third down, 3rd and 5 here. And I kind of feel like this is a big momentum play here. If Westside can get the stop, I feel like they'll steal some momentum. And if Brookland can convert, obviously they'll get the home crowd back in this game. It's been a very quiet game from the crowd.
It has. They're waiting to explode. They exploded in that big pass yard over there, but I'm almost pretty certain if they don't go backwards here, this is probably going to be a 4-down territory.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Approach 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Looking to pass. Got the receiver open, and he dropped it. Oof. Almost picked off. It just bounced right off the receiver's hands.
Sure did.
Almost right into the hands of the Westside secondary. Gavin Rasden had a shot at it, just couldn't bring it in. So that'll stop the clock with 5:59 left, and Brookland will punt it away to Westside, and we'll see if the Warriors can make anything happen on offense.
They were not going to go for it there. I was kind of shocked. I mean, maybe I guess if they would have, they may have ran it, try to get a few yards, then go for it there. But
if the receiver makes the catch there, he's probably got first. Yeah. Well, he's definitely got first down yardage.
That. Yeah.
Short kick. Westside says get away from it. Takes a Westside bounce. Back up to the 41.
Nice.
So starting almost at midfield for the Warriors here with 5:51 left in the third.
Just under 6 minutes, and it's about been the same ball game that we've watched all night. You know.
Yeah, more of the same. I mean, it's just been back and forth. Very much a defensive ball game. If you are a defensive fan, then this has been the ball game for you because
hey, I like to see a defensive ball game, but I would like to see a little offense as well.
Offense sells the tickets and gets the ratings. Defense wins the championships.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Yep. See if I can get a score update real quick over there at Valley View.
All right. Westside comes up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock under 10 at 7 seconds. 6, 5, 3 seconds. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1 just barely gets it off in time. A handoff to Hedger. He's met at the line and will not gain anything. Brookland defense, he ran right into the heart of it, and they gobbled him up, and we'll do it again, 2nd and 10. As we approach 5.5 in the third.
5.5 minutes. Westside is very content with not changing their game plan. Hey,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
This is the way we're going to be this year. We're going to have to figure it out. And like I said earlier in the ball game, this game means something, obviously, but it doesn't, if that makes any sense. This doesn't hurt us. This doesn't make or break our season. I'm sure all these coaches are trying to figure out what works best for us, what can help us win ball games.
Yeah, and everybody wants to start their year with the big W.
Yeah.
So there's a give to Fowler.
Pick up maybe a yard.
Get back maybe to the original line, maybe pick up a yard. Yeah. Not a whole lot there.
They're going to spot him down just across the 42. Third and long.
Third and long. I might consider going back to the air here.
I would too. I like that quick slant.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. My favorite play in Madden.
Hey, it's effective, man.
It is.
Very effective. Especially if you get a defensive back that's sagging off of you just a little bit.
Yes.
Yerda up under center. Fowler, Crane, and Hedger in the backfield behind him. Here's a pitch out to Hedger. Got a great block by Crane there.
That's a first down. That is a Denver's Refrigeration first down. Great kick on the outside there. We got a little talk going on there.
Little extracurricular. Hedger was letting him know, hey, I think I got the first down by running over you. And
they sure did.
I don't think the Brookland defense took too kindly to it, and just, as you will have in a rivalry game.
Absolutely.
And, it's still, we're still in August. It's still hot. Tempers are a little short.
They are.
I'm sure both offenses are a tad frustrated at their performances so far, so that factors into it as well.
For sure.
Inside of 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. That's a big pickup. That's one of the biggest runs of the night for Westside. Hedger got a great block there in the backfield to kind of spring him loose.
I saw that.
And we got a timeout for Westside, so we're going to step aside for a quick break. No score here, 3:45 in the third, and you are watching Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown.
Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
And we're back here at Jordan Arena. I almost said Jordan Arena. Jordan Stadium here in Brookland, Arkansas. I just want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors. Westside Warriors Football in Tubetown is presented by Denver's Refrigeration and Cline Environmental. Westside Warriors Football in Tubetown is also sponsored in part by First National Bank, Fox's Pizza and Bono, Warrior Athletics, and Ritter Communications. Westside's driving here, Marcus. Looking good. Got a big third down conversion.
Yeah.
And got a little momentum here.
You see maybe some trickeration coming out of this timeout. Maybe it was a call him to the sideline and call something a little out of the norm here just to see if you can get a spark somewhere.
Naturally, you don't see a timeout after you're going to convert a first down, but you haven't converted many all night. And so, obviously, Coach saw something there that he wanted to talk about, try to put in.
There's a give to Fowler up the middle, fights his way up. Going to gain about probably 2, maybe 3. As the clock continues to roll.
It is a very quick ball game. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
We're an hour and a half in, and we're 3 minutes from the fourth quarter.
Yeah. 3 yards on cloud of dust, as we say. I can definitely see a pass coming up here, especially when we might get into the red zone.
You feel like there's one coming.
I do. I really do.
I've watched a lot of Westside, and this feels like a moment where they might try to look at something.
Yep.
There's a give to Crane around the side and has his legs cut out from under him before he can really get good and going.
That handoff seemed kind of slow. Maybe something happened. Everything was moving, but the ball just never got over there.
Yeah,
to Crane fast
some plays
enough.
are just kind of slow developing, and that seemed like one that maybe was a little slow to develop.
Yeah.
Two and a half.
Another third and long, 2.5 minutes to go.
Here in the third quarter. Still no score.
No score. This 4-down territory here? You're across the 50.
Man, I think at this point in the game, I think it's got to be.
I think so too.
There's a give to Hedger.
There we go.
Some open space up.
Oh, he's going to be right at the. He's going to be right at the.
He's
yard
close.
line of the game.
He's very close.
They're going to move him. They're going to move the chains. That's
Didn't even
down.
measure, so that's another Denver's Refrigeration first down.
I like it. I would assume definite 4-down territory now that they've got it up the field.
100%. You're approaching 2-minute mark in the third quarter.
Especially down here, getting late in the ball game. Now, you've seen a lot more Westside football than I do. Do they have a kicker? I would assume. I would assume that. What's his name? I'm sorry, Yerta.
Yeah,
I'm sure he could probably kick.
I don't know that I've seen him place kick, but I think if it got to the situation, he might go out to try one. Little misdirection there, almost fooled me. Hedger breaks it, picks up some yardage to about the Brookland.
That'll be
34.
Yeah, that'll be a gain of 4 or 5.
Yeah, to the 34. 8-yard gain. So second and 2.
Big gain.
A minute 15 left here in the third quarter. And, again, I know I keep sounding like a broken record here, but this is playing right.
It is.
The way, I don't know that Coach Inkle could script it any better as far as the way it's playing out to where they're just eating that clock.
They are. Yerta under center. He's going to keep it.
Got some room.
Looks like he's going to pick that one up.
Yeah, he picked up several yards there.
Another Denver's Refrigeration. First down. Edging in there on the red zone.
Take a look at the Cline environmental replay here, and I don't think – it caught me off guard with it. You see Yerta, good hole there opened up. Look at that hole that was opened up by the offensive line.
Huge hole. Those guys don't get enough credit, man. We talk about the quarterback. We talk about the running back. The guys down there on the line are the difference, man. They're the reason
100%.
that these other guys can shine.
Yeah, they you can be the best running back in the world, but if there's not a hole for you to get to, you're not going to get anything.
Absolutely.
25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Probably looking at the last play of the third. Oh, we got somebody flinched on offense. So we got another flag. We'd gone 4 or 5 plays without a flag.
And I almost said something, but I didn't. But here we are, getting down there close, deep in their territory,
and
a flag.
Another self-inflicted wound.
Yep.
We've seen it from both sides tonight.
Yep.
22.8 left, and Westside's backing up.
Back somewhat to the 29. Looks like
looks like the 29-yard line. And the clock will roll, so we may or may not get another play here in the third quarter.
Play clock is at 20. The game clock is at 17. So.
Yeah, so they're coming up to the line, but I honestly, I'll be surprised if they snap this. 12, 11, 10.
Maybe a hard count here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
They're going to snap it.
They snapped
He's going to keep it. And he gets tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, it might have been better just to eat that one and not snap that because
100% would have got over here.
Quarterback sack, Joseph Wright. Yeah. Seen him make some good moves on the offensive side of the ball. Comes up with a big sack right there. No score at the end of 3. We're still where we started.
We are.
We'll step aside for a quick break, and we'll come back for the fourth quarter of this one. Still no score at Jordan Stadium. You're watching Westside Warriors football on Tubetown.
Environmental is a full-service environmental consulting, engineering, and contracting firm. Cline Environmental serves local government and private sector interests in the Mid-South and the Midwest. At Cline Environmental, our team includes 3 FAA Part 107 drone pilots, 2 engineers, 5 expert operators, and over 15 years experience of problem solving for our clients. Engineers, contractors, problem solvers. Cline Environmental.
And we're back here at Jordan Stadium here in Brookland, Arkansas. Starting the fourth quarter here, Marcus. Hey, you haven't had to do much work on the graphics.
No, I haven't had to do a whole lot. I appreciate the consideration, but I can work a little bit on the graphics. I've done the directing and the color commentary tonight. So and running an occasional replay when we have something that's worthy of a Cline environmental replay. So.
Knockdown, drag-out ball game, as we say.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you again. I know we didn't get to talk about it. So we won't even have an overtime if this does end up in a tie.
My understanding is that this being a non-conference game would end in a tie.
Wow.
If nobody scores.
Man,
I think the overtime rules. I believe they only. Now I may be wrong on this, but to my knowledge, the overtime rules only apply on conference games.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Well,
we got 12 minutes. Somebody's got to put something up.
Come on, give us something here in this 12 minutes. Westside is knocking on the door. Oh, and
more laundry. Here we go.
Yep.
Back at the United Nations again.
United Nations. I like that. I have to contact them.
Another penalty on Westside, a false start. Going to back them up again.
Looks like it's second and, 20?
Yeah.
Goodness.
21,
Man.
So you were pretty close right there.
Second and 21.
Unofficially, according to our PA guy here at Brookland.
Man, you get so far down here, and then, they're not out of it. They're not out of it by any means. Anything can happen here.
2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Kind of been the theme of the night.
Right. If you don't score here, or, you're looking back at this drive, this entire drive right here.
Yeah.
And same way with Brookland earlier in the first half.
So the back switch to out of the power I into the wishbone set. Here's Fowler. He's met at the line. Might get one, maybe.
Maybe.
Depending on the spot.
Be kind of courteous if he got back to the line.
that would that'd be very generous.
Yep. 3rd and 21. Now my next question is, and I'm not a football guy. I'm really not. What if you get 4th and say 15 here? What are you doing? I guess you gotta go. Try to get it.
I don't know, man. I mean,
small punt it, put them way back. Hey.
You
honestly,
could sky punt it.
You could sky punt it, or you could try to put it down there to the 5 and maybe get a safety. No joke.
Yeah.
You win on. How awesome would it be to win on safety?
2-0. Wow.
That might be your next best option. You don't know.
It's pitched to Hedger to the outside. He's got some room. He's up to the 10.
I spoke too soon, Marcus.
He's going to go down at about the 9-yard line. He was actually at the 20 when I thought he was at the 10, but he's up inside of the 10-yard line now, down to the 9. And that is definitely the most exciting play we've had here. Let's take a look at the Cline environmental replay. You can see him breaking loose right there at the 20.
Great replay there.
Got down inside of the 10-yard line, and
they're at the 8, and that's a Denver Refrigeration first down, but they are 8 yards from putting 6 points on the board. Ooh, they almost could have snapped that ball. Got broken offside.
Yardo on the keeper doesn't get anything there. He's hung up at the line.
Maybe a yard.
Ten and a half and a running clock here remaining in the game.
Garda's going to get back under center.
Approaching the 10-minute mark.
Yes, under the 10-minute mark. This is the time we might see a pass here, Marcus. I lied.
Delayed handoff to Hedger. Hole was there, but it closed rather quickly.
Would love to see a quick slant here. Try to make something happen. Get my guys in motion, get the ball moving. 3rd down here. The ball's actually it's not past the 10-yard line. I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought we were inside the 10, but we're actually inside the 15.
Right. The PA announcer said 2nd and 9. I'm like, wait a minute. Looked up, the ball was back behind the 10. It's on the 12 now currently.
His slide kind of carried him across the 10, but he was actually down at about the 11, we'll call it. Approaching the 9-minute mark here remaining in the game. Here's your pass. And another false start.
Yikes. Man.
I know Coach Engle's got to be about ready just to pull his hair out.
I feel for Coach Engle right now.
Maybe why he's wearing his hat so he doesn't pull his hair out.
That's good idea. If he's got any hair left after this game.
9:14 clock stops on the penalty.
We very well could see if Westside's going to try to kick a field goal here if they don't convert.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
It's backed up this much if they don't gain some yards here.
I would be surprised if they try to kick here. I would think they would probably go for it.
Yeah. About 3rd and, what do you say, 13, 14?
I believe 3rd and 13, I think is what he said. So, I mean, you're at the 16, so you got to get down to about the 2 or the 3. Play clock's at 20. Snap, oh my goodness.
Wow.
I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, it's just.
There's nothing to say.
On both sides, it's just, flags everywhere.
If I'm one of these Westside coaches, I'm so surprised that they're not going ballistic at the moment.
Yeah, they're holding it together very well.
They are.
See a little bit of frustration out of a couple of the coaches, but I mean, they're holding their composure better than I would be.
Wow, yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yes.
And just backing them up
and
again.
They're just backing up.
Goodness.
9:03 on the clock. They're rolling it.
9 minutes exactly.
What time is it, Marcus? 8:40?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
An hour and 30 we've been playing.
Yeah. There's Hedger on the give, not much there.
Good tackle. That was right again. Boy,
yeah.
He is a big boy.
He is, man, and he's
he likes to tackle. Look at him.
I'd just tell you, I would be a little frightened if I saw him coming towards me at full speed.
Oh, 100%.
Whether he's on defense or offense, I don't know that it would matter.
No. Thank you, Marcus. Fighting off the mosquitoes up here for me. This guy's directing. He's setting up cameras. He's fighting off mosquitoes for me. Man, you don't get paid enough.
Just a jack of all trades.
Oh, goodness.
A master of none. A jack of all trades and a master of none. So,
what? 4th and 18.
I don't have a 4th and 18.
I don't have a play
magic
either.
Play, and Westside's going to talk about this.
Yes, they are. 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Again, just want to thank our sponsors: Cline Environmental, Denver's Refrigeration, First National Bank, Fox's Pizza Den and Bono, Warrior Athletics, and Ritter Communications. Again, this wouldn't happen without these guys. Seriously, I thoroughly enjoy coming out here and doing this. And thank you for having me again, Marcus.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
I ain't got to talk much about that, but maybe not the most exciting game to call, but look, I'm here nonetheless.
Yeah.
And I'm having a great time. It's good to be out here. It's great to see all these fans out here after all the COVID and stuff. Nobody wants to hear about COVID. I mean,
it's a great turnout.
But, yeah, it's good to be back out here and having this type of environment.
100%, man. And like I said earlier, man, when these two teams get together, it doesn't matter the sport. It can be basketball, football, baseball, softball, whatever. These two schools, their patrons are going to turn out and turn up.
Turn up, as the kids say.
I mean, some of the wildest environments that I've seen at the Warrior Dome has been when Brookland comes to town.
Yeah,
I mean, you're standing 2 and 3 deep in the ends of the court, and I've been heavily involved in concession stand the last 3 or 4 years there at Westside, and on those Brookland nights, man, we always cook extra because we know everybody's coming hungry, and it's going to be a full house. And
that's awesome.
Nothing different tonight here at Jordan Stadium in Brookland. Definitely a full house. I mean, we've got kids down here on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah.
Standing 2 and 3 deep in some places, and then
both
the Brookland fans at the other end zone.
Man, they're just lined up, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Bleachers are full. I always enjoy going to the Warrior Dome, man. I love how loud it gets in there. I love that.
We'll see which fan base gets to cheer the loudest here.
Brookland coach, you could see him down there at the other sideline. He ran down there for a
he saw something he didn't like. So we're going to step aside for a quick break here. Still no score, 8:07 left in the game here at Brookland. You're watching Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown.
Hello, my name is Gene Roberts. I'm the owner of the franchise for Fox's Pizza Den in Bono, Arkansas, and I'd like to thank our customers for eating local with us.
Back here at Jordan's Stadium in Brookland, Arkansas. Nothing score. 8 minutes, 7 seconds left. Westside was knocking on the door, Marcus. Just a couple penalties back-to-back, backed them up. They're back down to the 21, 22-yard line.
Way further back than they should be.
Oh, my goodness. And, fourth and looking at 20-ish.
I mean, this is, every fourth down is big, but you feel like this one's extra big.
Oh, yeah. They're going to pass it.
Shotgun snap. Yerda takes it, and now he's scrambling for his life. Throw into the end zone.
Incomplete.
Pass is broken up in the end zone. I'm looking, and no flags. Pass was to Hedger.
Marcus, I'm not upset at all with I thought that looked okay. They had a shot. There's the replay right there.
There's your Cline environmental replay, and that's good defense.
Great defense, but you gave yourselves a shot. That was number 4. I've called his name a lot tonight. That was Connor Marshall. Great.
Connor Marshall, it's a great play.
He saved them several times. He's gotten a punt a fumble that he recovered. 2 defensive plays that I can remember off the top of my head. He's been huge for them tonight.
That's a good defensive play there. 8 minutes left in the game, still no score. Brookland takes over on their own 22-yard line, I believe.
8 minutes even on the clock.
Yeah.
See if they can make something happen. Cunningham in the shotgun.
4 wide. You got a little bit of motion going on. Here's the jet sweep.
The Elder handoff. They got him wrapped up in the back.
He got away from it shortly, but they recovered and going to take him down for a loss. Darvin Fowler tripped him up just enough to where one of his teammates could get there. I didn't
catch who it was.
It's Yerta. According to the PA guy, it was Yerta.
Wow.
So Fowler slowed him up enough to where Yerta could get there and make the tackle. That's a big loss on first down.
About 5 yards.
Puts them back operating behind the chains.
Westside needs a big stop here. If they want to get it around here and make this football game something of themselves, they're going to have to get a stop here, get the ball back.
And the clock rolls, 7.5.
Cunningham takes a snap, hands it off. Nothing going there. Nothing going.
Yeah, not much there at all.
Frustration there from number 28. That's Malachi Stennett. He was beating the ground right there, man. He just cannot get nothing going. Kudos to the Westside defense. Under 7 to go now.
I mean, could we see a nothing tie?
I think we
could.
I mean, it's a legit shot. It would be great to start off my football career.
This is where we're headed. I mean, we're headed to a nothing tie. Just delayed handoff. He's got some room. He's going to get up. I think
that's going to be close.
I think he's going to have a first down. No, he's just short.
Oh, wow. He is
this
about a half a yard short.
Is marking him.
Wow.
Just a little short. This fourth down, fourth and very short.
4th and 1. 4th and inches, we should say.
Yeah.
This is a huge play in the ball game.
This
huge.
6:18 and a rolling clock. No score here. And Brookland lining up in the shotgun. Fowler comes up to the line. Here comes Crane. Showing a little blitz here. I'd look for there's Fowler to drop back into coverage. And now Crane drops back as well. There's the first down.
Malachi. He's got it.
And we've called his name several times tonight as well.
Down to the 39. They like to use Malachi and Wright there as a little 1-2 punch. Here comes Wright coming into the ball game.
Yep. That's a big first down there for Brookland.
That's huge.
5:45 remaining in the game.
You can feel the momentum shifting here, Marcus.
Yeah, I believe so.
You can feel it.
You get a little bit of a pulse from that home crowd across the way over there. And the student section down here in the south end zone just waiting to explode.
Oh, yes.
Shotgun snap. There's a little dump pass out to Wright. He's got some room.
There's
another flag. And this will probably be coming back.
He picked up 8 or 9, but I guarantee you that's coming back. You could see the hold. I mean, he tackled him down.
Yeah.
Back behind the play.
Yeah, that's
another momentum killer.
Back. Yeah, it is, man. And you've seen it on both teams tonight.
Yeah.
You know, 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Here it is, holding on the defense. Or offense, I'm sorry.
On the offense, yeah. So 5:25 remaining here. That gets a little bit of a cheer from the Westside faithful here that we're setting among.
It does. 1st and 20, 5:25. Man, you know, as the clock ticks, Westside's sitting there thinking, man, our best opportunity here might be a tie. You know, they may not even get the ball back if they can't get a stop here soon. Another flag looks like offside probably.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's a big run. Oh, my gosh, he's free down the sideline.
In open space, dragging a defender with him all the way down to the 35 of Westside.
There was a flag over here on the side, but it was as the play started.
So that tells me it was offsides because
Right.
they didn't blow it dead. So it's definitely on the defense. That'll be declined.
That was Sinquan Spratt on the long, long drive there.
Oh, no, they're pulling it back.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Now, how is that? Can the offense
Well, I mean, there could have been
be lined up across the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, in the neutral zone.
Wow.
Or it could have been. I mean, there could have been a hold immediately.
Could have been.
I didn't see.
I mean, when they snapped that ball, he threw the flag.
Yeah. So it's almost like somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
This is a monumental call. And now looks like the referee's
meetings of the minds there.
Yeah, he's going to go over there to the sideline. He's going to see where this ball was. Boy, Brookland is fixing to go berserk if they call us back.
Let's see what the call is here. Waving the flag off.
Oh,
no
my.
flag.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
There's your momentum swing.
I want to know what that initial flag was.
Yeah, I'd like to know what he saw, what he thought he saw initially to throw the flag. Because like you said, almost instantaneously with the snap, the flag was thrown. So now, for the first time in a long time, Brookland moves into Westside territory.
Cunningham takes a snap, back to right.
Delayed handoff.
Was a delayed handoff.
Nothing
Great
there.
tackle.
That was a very good tackle.
I can't see exactly who that is. Yarta.
Yarta.
I mean, come on. This guy is doing it
all over the field tonight, man.
He got blocked twice.
Mm-hmm.
The offensive lineman let go of the block, sold it real good, turned around, blocked him again. Yarta still tackled him.
4.5 remaining in the game. Brookland threatening. It's a rollout off the shotgun snap, looking deep. It's got a man. Incomplete. Good coverage down there by Gavin Rasden.
Great.
Hedger wasn't far behind, I believe, on that as well, but Rasden made the play to break up the potential touchdown there.
And the Brookland fans are going berserk over there. They thought that was a PI. I thought that was very clean.
To me, it looked like good defense.
Yes, it was. 3rd and 11. We got a lot of action now.
Yeah.
I like
Clock
it.
stops.
Yes.
One of the rare times tonight that the clock has stopped.
No doubt.
4:19 remaining in the game.
I think I've got every critter in the stadium all over me at the moment. Cunningham's rolling out to the left. He's got a lot of room. He's got a lot of room.
Down.
That's close. That's close, Marcus. Stood up. Could you see where he got out at?
He was close enough to the first down marker that the chain gang dropped the stick, so they're moving them. So that's a first down.
Wow.
4:11.
Looked like nothing was there. Nothing was happening. Cunningham uses his legs to pick up the first down.
Picked up the first down, made something out of nothing basically. Looked like Westside had good coverage downfield. And he was just able to break free and get the first down.
A great busted play there, and that's when you see a lot of the big-time colleges and NFL guys are moving. They're moving to these mobile quarterbacks, guys that can move with their legs and still make throws and make plays happen when the play just busted.
And that's exactly what happened there.
And Cunningham's going to keep it to the right. Breaks
He's
two
got
tackles.
room again. There's another
There's
flag.
A flag though. 2 flags. 2 flags on the play.
Pretty close together.
Yeah. We'll see what the call is here. We'd love to know how many flags were thrown tonight.
Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure I can count that high.
No. I don't have enough fingers or toes.
Yeah.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
Back it up 10 yards.
Goodness gracious. How many holding calls have we seen?
Why is it when they get down here to the end zone, close to the red zone?
Yeah.
It's
like there's some kind of protective bubble over the red zone.
Hey, nobody's scoring tonight. Nobody's scoring tonight.
I mean, 4:02 left here.
And I don't know if we could get a shot here after a while if this is the end zone. They are waiting to erupt.
Oh,
they're
lined up just waiting
explode,
on it.
It's.
I mean, you've got a couple. I can see a couple of administrators standing in front of the students there because they're lined up so deep.
Yeah.
Shotgun snap, man in motion.
Hand it off to Malachi. Malachi's got a lot of room.
Good move to the out. Gets him to the outside.
He's getting to the
blockers.
outside.
Down
inside.
Close to the 5. Close to the 5-yard line.
I would say the 6 or 7.
3:50 remaining in the game, and Brookland definitely with the biggest scoring threat for either team all night.
Yep.
And now you take your Lightning out, you come back with your Thunder here with Wright back into the backfield.
Yep, that's a great 1-2 punch. I would love to see them both in at the same time. That would be good.
Man, talk about a pick your poison situation.
Man. Yep. Cunningham's going to take a shotgun snap.
Play clock under 10. So give to Wright. Wright going to the outside. It's going to be a foot race to the corner.
He's in.
And Wright is going to get there. Touchdown, Brookland. 3:43 left, and we've got our first score of the night. Joseph Wright takes it in, puts Brookland on the board.
Good play call there by Brookland. They were all the way over here on the left.
Overloaded the left side
and just gave him room to run.
Yeah,
here, go score.
Give it back to the right, and then you have faith in your guy when it's a foot race to the corner. That you have faith that he's going to get there before the defense does.
Now, we talked a lot about the kicking game. You know, if anybody's got, this is a huge extra point here.
Very huge
extra point in high school football, especially around here in this area. Extra points are huge. A lot of times you'll see them go for 2 just because they don't have.
Fumbled it, muffed,
and it's picked up,
recovered by Westside.
Again, that could be monumental. Riverside. Westside gets down here, gets the ball back. They go down here and score. They kick a PAT. That's the ball game, man. That's the ball game. That's the difference.
6-0 here. 3:43 remaining in the ball game. We'll see if Westside's got anything for them to come back and try to tie this thing up and maybe win it with an extra point. But we're going to step aside for a quick break. You're watching Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
And we're back here at Jordan's Stadium. Bearcats just got on the board with a touchdown from Jason Wright. Jason Wright. No, I know a Jason Wright. His name is not Jason Wright.
Joseph Wright.
Joseph Wright. I apologize.
Well, we're just so shocked to see a score that it kind of thrown us off our game, man.
Threw me off a little bit.
I was looking for laundry. I'll admit it. I was looking for a flag there.
Yep. But we'll see. We'll see here. You know, this is a big vocal point. It's not, no matter the outcome of this game, how's Westside going to rebound after this?
Yeah.
How are they going to respond to this knockdown, drag-out game? Just give up a touchdown. You got 3 minutes and 43 seconds to get down here and find the end zone.
Well, and how big is that missed extra point? The botched snap on that, is that going to become a big ordeal here in the last 3:42 in this game? Neely with the field on the kickoff. Doesn't get much
big
there. He's hit almost immediately.
And that is number 6 in Quan Spratt. He had the huge play, that huge catch and run for Brookland. And he just put out a big level hit there on that kick return. Westside will take over at the 30. Again, they got 3:35 to get down the field.
Which for them, that's an eternity.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
I mean, they've got more than ample opportunity. There's no need to, get uptight or panic in this situation. You just line up and run your offense and see and just see where it takes you.
Right.
Try to avoid the self-inflicted wounds. That's been the story of the night for both teams.
For both sides, absolutely.
Not much there on that give.
Not much.
Clock rolling inside of 3.5 now.
Maybe back to the line. Now, Westside's got I believe if I'm right.
I believe they got 2 timeouts.
Two timeouts left. They have a little bit of time.
Yeah. But at some point you have to look at, you're going to have to spend those timeouts to stop the clock.
Right.
Unless you can get a positive play to where you can get out of bounds.
Yes. Or get a first down.
Right.
Takes the snap.
Give the
straight up the gut. Bottled up there.
Yeah, bottled up at the line, and Brings up a big third down now for Westside, because you're to the point now where you have to go 4 on 4th if you don't get it on third down.
You do. And like I said, the momentum has absolutely shifted.
100%
This defense
shifted.
is fired up for Brookland. The fans are fired up. The sideline's fired up. But you just got to dig deep if you're Westside. You got to dig deep.
Yeah.
And when you change that momentum, you make it first down, big play. Then
you got to work to get it back.
It's nerve-wracking.
I mean, we're under 2.5 now. Clock rolling at 2:22, 21, 2:20. Westside up to the line, 2:15 now. So after this play, you're going to be under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So you've got to find a way to make things happen. Here's Hedger around the edge, got some running room.
He's got a lot of room.
It's going to be a foot race.
And he
fumbled it, and the ball got out of bounds.
Wow.
My goodness, what a break for Westside with the ball taking the bounce out of bounds. It looked like it was just hugging the line all the way down almost to that light pole, and then it just snuck out of bounds, just out of the reach of the Brookland defender. My goodness.
It looked like that football did not want to go out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to just wobble its way and stay in bounds.
Yeah. A huge run right there. That's all you needed right there from Westside.
Yeah, huge pickup.
Stay composed, get down the field. Oh, no, it looks like
injury timeout. That may be Hedger.
That might be Hedger. He did take a big hit on
He
that
took
fumble.
a huge hit on that fumble. The trainer's out to take a look.
Yeah. Everybody's going to take a knee real quick here on the Westside sideline.
You know what, we're going to give this just a second, and if they stick with him, we'll step aside for a quick break. Tell you what, they're still working with him.
He's going to be down a minute.
So we're gonna step aside for a quick break. 6-0 Brookland, 2:01 left. You're watching Westside Warriors football.
Life was very hard. It was depressing and lonely, and I wasn't really seeing the trueness that I could be seeing. I experienced amazing things. I experienced friendship, true love, and the Holy Spirit, and I do not regret going.
That's a good sight to see right there. Cameron Hedger walking off the field under his own power. I believe his legs just cramped up on him. Yeah. And, you're going to see that the first 2 or 3 weeks here in Arkansas in high school football because, we're still in the middle of August.
It's hot.
It's hot. I mean, it's hot and humid in Arkansas till almost Halloween.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was 70 degrees at Christmas last year.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's
very
wild
true
around here. But, if you're Westside, you hope to get him back in the game as soon as possible. You got 2 minutes.
You've stolen a tad of momentum here. You've moved
have.
into Brookland territory. You've got 2:01 to work with. I believe you still got 2 timeouts. Yerda hands off to Fowler. Fowler is met at the line. Maybe gets one.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah. Clock rolling, 1:53, 1:52.
Westside still has 2 timeouts. I'm sure they're waiting to get down there a little bit
Probably
closer.
Get closer to about a minute and a half before you start taking those. You're at 1:43 right now. Montana Neely coming into the game, replacing Jordan Hall.
Man,
1:35.
They're taking a lot of time now.
Well, but this is normal for Westside. I've seen this several close games like this. I've seen them just kind of take their time, and they may load up the haymaker here.
They might.
1:22. There's a little trickeration. Neely on the end around. Breaks free, still fighting, gets positive yardage, gains about 5. Clock keeps rolling, about 1:05 left here. 3rd and about 5. He got right about 5 yards on that play. Clock is under a minute now. 57, 56, 55 seconds.
Looking over.
Yeah, you almost got to pick up the pace a little bit here. 50 seconds left.
Wow.
48, 47, 46.
Hustling up to the line.
Offense hustles up to the line. You're at 40 seconds right now remaining in the game. Westside trailing 6-0. 36 seconds with the snap. There's the give to Fowler. And I think you got to call timeout here.
Call timeout here.
And there it is from Engel. 29.5 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here.
Okay.
Don't want to step away at this point in the game.
No.
29.5 seconds left.
They're going to spot that. They're going to move the chains. That was huge. That was a first down. That was a third down play.
Yeah, that was a third down play.
Yeah, in case
and,
you guys at home.
and I did not catch it.
Yeah.
That he had first down yardage.
Yes, no, he had a first down. That's a Denver Refrigeration first down right there, Marcus.
That's huge.
That's substantial. That's substantial. Now, I wonder if the coach probably may not have known that. Now, I don't know after a first down if the clock.
It stops until the chains are set.
Until the chains are set, okay.
And then the white hat gives the command to start the clock. So it stopped briefly. And with that being, with the chain gang not having to go very far, you're going to be stopped.
You'd probably take a timeout either way.
That's the smart move to make the timeout there because, if that's a 40-yard play and the chain gang's got to catch up, maybe you don't take the timeout. But when it's short yardage like that, you don't really have a choice. And this is, we've had more excitement here in the last probably 15 minutes of actual time than we've had the rest of the game.
Yeah. You love to see it. And everybody's kind of getting a little bit deeper into that playbook now, as you can tell.
And you can tell by the fans around us and the fans on the other side too. Everybody's tensing up just a little bit.
I'm tensing up, Mark.
I am too. I'm up and down and up and down and
love to see it.
Love to see 23 back there on the field too. Hedger,
yes,
got over his cramp. He's back on the field. That's a main weapon for Westside, and he's lining up out wide.
Yeah, he is. They may try to throw this ball.
See what's coming up here. 29.5 seconds.
Move him in motion.
Hedger in motion to the far side.
They're going to throw it.
Throw back to Hedger.
He's open.
Got a flag.
And there is a flag.
Flag at the line of scrimmage.
He's in the score, but there is a flag.
There is a flag at the line of scrimmage. It's probably going to be a hold.
Yep. Everybody hold your horses. They're going to go over here and discuss
Going to hold off on the celebration. Look how wide open he was there on the Cline environmental replay. Gathers his footing back.
Yeah. I knew when he was lined up out to the right, he was going to score.
Penalty on Westside.
Yep.
So take the score off the board.
Backs them up 10
and
yards.
we saw the flag come out about the time the ball went into the air, headed to a wide open Hedger.
Yep. Backs him up, man.
And the frustration reigns again.
To the 40. Now you've got a long shot.
You've got 22.2 seconds left.
And one timeout.
One timeout. First down. If you're going to put the ball in the air, you've got to go to the sidelines.
You've got to get out of bounds.
You've got to go to the sidelines so you can get out of bounds.
Great play call executed.
Executed great. I mean,
what have we talked about all night?
Yeah.
Penalties. Again, first game of the year.
Yeah.
They're going to go back at this, in the film room, and they're going to go back and look at.
Well, and I was following the ball. I didn't look at the line to see where the hold was.
I didn't either.
But I just saw the laundry come out of the referee's pocket very quickly. 22.2 seconds left here. Westside trailing 6-0. First and 20, basically. Yerta looking long. He's going to take a sack. Nope, he got rid of the ball.
None other.
Little extra time running off the clock. Might be a tad bit of home cook and a couple extra seconds tick off the clock.
None other than Joseph Wright coming across the line.
Should be at about, we're at 14.7. We should be at about 16 and a half or 17 seconds. A little slow trigger on the clock operation there. But I don't think they're going to put any additional time back on.
No, nobody's catching it.
And we can hear some of the fans around us here screaming to stop the clock, but
doesn't matter what they say. Okay, what do we got here?
They're
going to have to take a timeout. I think the play clock got down.
Another flag back here. They're going to get a delay of game on Westside. And Coach Ingles making his case that the play clock never reset. Oof. So we're backing up even more.
Back to the 45.
So now the play clock is reset to 25 again. And there's the whistle to start the play clock. And it's rolling. 23, 22, 21. 14.7 seconds left. Second down and a mile. For Westside. And you're looking at a 3-receiver set. Darvin Fowler just to the left of Gus Yerta, who's in the shotgun. There's the snap. There's the pass over to Hedger. Little flea flicker off to the side. Little hook and ladder type play.
Gets out of bounds.
He gets out of bounds.
8 seconds
Clock
left.
stops at exactly 8 seconds.
Marcus, I think you've got time if you're in the shotgun. You've got time for a quick out. Hey, I mean, it's got to be quick.
You're going to have to, I mean,
it's got to be quick.
You can't go a full 5-step drop.
No.
You're going to have to go a 1-step or a 3-step.
1-step throw, get out of bounds.
If you can't go to the end zone here, you're going to have to take 1 step back and fire it.
Yep.
And then if you don't get out of bounds, you immediately got to be. Everybody's got to be jumping up. Timeout.
Yeah, 100%.
8 seconds left.
I'd go out to the left here.
Here's a snap. Clock running.
They're going to go deep.
Yerta looking deep.
They're throwing the ball up.
He's got receivers.
Still got time on the clock.
Clock runs all the way down to 1.6.
Yikes. I think that ball hit the ground around 3.5, 3.8, 3.6.
Probably should. I mean, it's just a little.
It's a little
slow on the clock.
That's all right. Either way, you've got one last play.
But he's listening. He's not looking for when the ball drops. He's listening for the whistle.
That's correct.
So
correct.
we'll give him benefit of the doubt there
right.
that he's listening for the whistle as to when to stop it, and it all comes down to this for Westside. 1.6 seconds remaining. Hedger is down with another cramp.
Yep.
Trainers are out to work on him again, try to stretch that cramp out. He'll have to come out of the game. Gavin Rasdon comes in, and I mean, this is it. This is your your Hail Mary in Madden play. You just send everybody deep and
throw it up,
hope for a miracle. How wild has this last probably 2.5 minutes of gameplay been?
It's been entertaining. It's been entertaining. We complain all night about 0-0, and here we are. Action-packed.
Yeah.
Action-packed.
We've had a little bit of everything here in this fourth quarter. We've had a score. We've had, some
penalties.
The picked up flag. I want to go back to that.
Yes, I do too.
Because I haven't been able to figure out, and I've had people texting me, Westside fans obviously texting me, and I'm not sure what happened there as to why the flag was picked up. I would love to get an explanation on that. Not saying that's determining the outcome of the game, but that was a big moment in the game.
It was huge. As soon as that ball was snapped, the flag was thrown.
Yeah. So there.
How do you pick
one
up
of the officials?
Flag? Somebody's offside.
He thought he saw something.
Yeah.
So or he wouldn't have thrown it, and then maybe it's one of those things of okay, throw it. We'll talk about it, and then if it's not a penalty, I guess it'd be better to go back and pick it up than to just not call the penalty when it should have been one.
Right. Last play here for Westside Warriors.
I think you got to send everybody deep here. Yerta back. He's going to be sacked, and that's going to end the ball game. Brookland's going to make it 2 in a row in the series with a 6-0 hard-fought win over the Westside Warriors tonight. And that's a tough, bitter pill to swallow if you're a Westside fan right there, the way that game finished.
It absolutely is. And if you're Westside, you don't need to hang your head. Look, you were down. I mean, you've been down all game. Can't hardly get anything going. If you do, you shoot yourself in the foot. You drive back. You have a touchdown called back on a hold. I mean, that's how close you are to winning the ball game. Again, great game by both sides. Love to see the defensive plays. I love seeing both guys, 3 studs out here just playing both sides of the ball. Phenomenal game. Both of these teams are going to be all right this year. I know we didn't see a whole lot of offense. These
but a lot of teaching moments for both coaches. You can go back into film study, and you've got a lot that you can work on, and you get better before next week. Both teams. Westside will go back home, and they will host Hoxie next week. And, you can't hang your head very long because Hoxie is a very capable team of coming in and taking a W on your home field. So you've got to go back. You've got to fix your mistakes and prepare and get ready. And, of course, we'll be there as well. Andy Maness and myself will be on the call for that one. ASU TV will be handling all the production. So we welcome those guys back for a second year of working with us here. Big thank you to Nolan Smith and Ty Phillips tonight for helping us out. This was it was a lot of fun. It wasn't exactly the most high-scoring game that we wanted, but we had a good time, and Nolan, this is twice now. I guess we've worked together. We've done one basketball, one football. I guess baseball would be next.
Baseball would be next if I'm not coaching.
If you're not coaching, right?
I'll be there. Hey, no, thank you for having me. It was a great night, beautiful day. Good to be back out here. Like I said, thank you to our sponsors again. We wouldn't be here without them.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure, Marcus. Thank you, man.
You bet. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up here for Ty Phillips and for Nolan Smith. I am Marcus Carlton, and you've been watching Westside Warriors Football on Tubetown. We'll see you next Friday night from Warrior Stadium.